Jesus Christ, that would suck. Okay. We are ready. You guys ready? I'll take that as a yes. Everyone was just dead silent.
Well, as the person who was ready before you, yes, I'm.
Fuck you.
I'm not letting you live that down. You say
off.
you came into my chat and said, "Hey, Frost, Liz, you got 6 minutes. Hey, 2 minutes." And I'm like, "All right, I have everything prepared and ready to go." And you're like sitting here, like, "Okay, anyway.
Also, my name is not Jarek.
Oh, I know. You're Jarek for the day, though.
You're Jarek for now because.
Don't worry. Halfway
Jarek for
through,
now.
I'll just send me okay, what type of font? It's just type to me what type of font you want, what color, and like the name, I guess. I mean, I already know the name, but yeah.
Don't you worry. You already have her name. I don't care what font it's in.
And what color? Color.
Blue. Sure.
Blue?
Blue.
Okay. I'll make that after recap. I never looped the bot. I just realized that. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Loop. Okay, it's repeating tracks. There we go. We are fine. Last we left off, sorry, the chat's doing sound alerts. Last we left off, the Striders went through a perilous storm and almost gripped death by the hands of Captain Valek. But when they get to the island, they dock and rest. And on the waking day, they find a somewhat aggressive person boarding their ship and criticizing the fact that the ship looks like shit. And in the following hours, they spend time fixing it and repairing it, while Rosie makes their way throughout the island to look for any kind of civilization, food, something. What exactly were you going out there to look for? I forget.
Civilization.
Okay.
Yeah.
Upon going to the mountain, or upon going toward the mountain, they find a pressure plate, sort of. Stepping on it invokes something in their Faerun blood, and in doing so turns them into a puff of smoke as they start making their way toward the mountain, floating throughout the sky. Eventually landing there, being inside this little entranceway into a cave, they hear a very nice and... No, actually first it was very disturbing voice, and then when they go into it, they notice it's very calming. They see a pallet of food laid before her, and a beautiful woman sitting next to it, offering all the food to them and for their friends. Upon leaving, Rosie goes back to the ship, handing the food to everyone else without anyone doing any kind of insight or whatever to see if the food is cursed or whatnot. They eat it, and in doing so, gain the curse of the Maw-Blood. Eventually, they exit the ship, find a bit of civilization, go toward it, and eventually find that there are people trapped on this island, hidden from view from those free from the curse, but stuck here on this island, and stuck to be transformed into oceanic creatures and just deformities of their former selves. Without thinking or trying to come up with any kind of solution for it, they go back to the to where they dock their boat to find a... Fuck, I forget what it was called. Mural? No. Painting? No. Yeah, I guess painting.
Carving?
Carving
Yeah.
of a sort of ritual to free this curse of this island. They eventually find an entranceway into a cave underneath it after Tico gives
Shut up! Don't bring it up again. Don't
an
fucking yourself.
incredible dissection of what could potentially be the case of this curse. It's not to his fault or her fault. It was not correct, but they find a brazier as well as cave carvings in this oceanic cavern down below. Eventually, they see a brazier that needs to be lit with the blood of one who is cursed. Sadly, it is under the water, so to their avail, they cannot find a way to light it. Before finding a bit of writing saying, hold on, I have it written down. The clue you seek is at the peak where the witch might be able to burn. And that's where we pick back up. As you exit the water, seeing kind of coral reef. What is it? Protrusions coming out of your hair. Sophia.
Okay, yeah. Man.
Interesting. Yeah, I tried to cut it off and it didn't work. So, well,
Oh,
fuck.
you don't say.
Yeah. So, like,
You're
I'm a
still
little
a good
concerned
dog.
about that now, cause
Mhm.
like, why? Did
I
it
love
come
that.
back?
It's still Arthak on your stream.
It's not, is it?
It is.
Oh my god, it fucking is. Anyway, you guys continue. I will fix that.
Anyway.
You guys continue. You guys continue.
I'm yelling at Lumi. Sorry.
It's okay. Oh, by the way,
Um,
Frost, do we wanna duo?
Oh, yeah.
Collab.
I mean, head over to Twitch. The twitch.tv, the best streamer in the world, /Frost Terabyte.
Uh-huh.
Shut up. I mean,
Sure. Anyway.
I look, man. I don't get to I don't get to say good things about myself all the time, all right?
You should. The fuck?
Well, I don't.
Why am I the one
because
saying
I'm
that?
The irony of it. We both hate. I'm joking.
I just hate myself. Anyway.
We both hate ourselves, let's be honest.
There we go.
I'm sorry.
It should be fixed now. No, it's not fucking fixed now. Hold on. Again, you guys continue.
All right. Anyway, so course of action. Fuck. That's not Tico's voice. Also, I started the thing. Just got a knock.
Yep, I will do that.
Anyway. So.
Oh,
know what?
that's so
We're not gonna do
adorable, Lumi.
You know what? We're not gonna do a Tico voice today because my voice doesn't want to, apparently.
Okay, yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, but anyway.
Sorry, Lumi's sending me things that he drew today.
I love
Oh my
the
God.
interactions, guys. It's amazing.
I'm trying.
It's so cute.
Alright,
Sorry.
anyway,
Louis,
so-
Louis is a fucking Vincent.
Hey,
Yeah,
Liz? Hey, Liz?
Flub, I couldn't. I'm
I
sorry.
already
I'm
know.
sorry. I
I
need
already
to
know.
send this to you,
No, I already know.
brother.
I was
I
already sent it.
can't. Okay. I'm sorry. That was just good. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little concerned that this coral in my head is stuck. What if it touches my brain? What if it like all of a sudden I just, collapse one day? Like I'm walking and I just like I stiffen up and I fall face first. What if it's touching my brain?
I think that's the last of our concerns. I don't think it's
So you
possible.
wouldn't care if I die because of this?
No, I just don't think it's possible.
You never know.
I
I
just
am
almost
very
crazy about
concerned
it.
about this. So I'm scared for my brain.
Okay, so
But what
what's
did
your
you guys
guys'
do?
game plan?
So what did you guys even find in there? Aside from the brazier.
They were, how do I say,
Brazier.
There you go. I wanted to say blazers, and I'm like, no, that's definitely not it.
There was also a thing written on the wall saying the clue you seek is at the peak where the witch might be able to burn.
Huh.
So I'm
Huh.
assuming we need to
was-
find a high place.
Yeah, I don't know how to light that. Nope. I didn't know how to light that torch underwater.
I don't think it's possible to light something that requires fire underwater.
Yeah. You know, it was giving the vibes that it was possible. But it was not.
You don't stay, my friend. We should probably go then. As much as I, would love to sit here and chit chat, we should probably try and figure out how to
Fine.
stop this curse. So
Alright.
Yeah, that might
I'm
be
gonna-
that
I'm
might be
gonna-
a
I'm just
somewhat
gonna
of a
follow
priority.
Tico.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow Tico. Also, give me a minute.
wait, why are you following me? I don't know where we go.
All right. So Tico, where are you going?
Can I look around to see like the tallest peak?
Yeah. The tallest peak, what you would probably know, would be the sort of like half mountain that Rosie came back from, where the dorsal fin would be. Where
That's
no,
promising.
no. Okay, some parties have the priority straight. This party, for some reason, does not. Okay. Yeah, that is where would be like the highest, and Lux does. Somewhat. I mean, you guys all banded together with your
Flub, you never-
priorities.
Flub,
Huh?
you never
Flub, you're not
joined.
part of the stream.
You're not part of the stream chat. You're not. You never knocked.
I know. I'm sorry. My mom came in and she was asking me to go do something, but
No, you're good. You're good.
Anyway, yeah, you would know that the mountain would be the peak. Or at
It's
least
pretty
like it
dark.
looks like the highest tower. That's what I'm saying.
So that looks promising. Guys,
Well, I'm sorry. Well, let's go. I guess.
watch out. So, another thing. You said there was runes, right? That you kicked.
Yeah.
What did they do to you again? Turned you into.
It's. I would became see-through, almost like a ghost, and like I wasn't physical.
I love how awkward this entire party is.
I'm sorry, I wasn't prepared for social interaction.
Oh no, D&D without roleplay. Well, whatever will we do?
Oh no, D&D without roleplay. I fear. I fear we're characters.
Almost like
Sorry.
half of D&D's roleplay.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, no, you're fine. I'm sorry.
Fine.
But anyway, so we watch out for those. If we do find some, I want to try and get some on paper.
Sure, make a
Do we have
perception
paper
check, I
on us?
guess. A paper? Maybe. I don't know. Does your inventory
You
have
know,
say
I'm
paper in it?
You know what? They do hate me. I'm joking.
I'm just
I'm assuming I have paper already. Yeah. Anyway, so what? Perception, right?
Yeah,
or-
just perception check. Or you can use your passive perception. Either one.
Can I use my passive perception?
Did you roll first? Because if so, make a perception check. What did you get?
Oh no.
What did he get? What did he get?
Crying.
Did you get a natural?
A
Oh no, a
7.
7. It's not bad. It's still something. Hello, strawberry. Or lemon.
I think I know where my luck's going tonight. I think I
You
know where
don't actually see any runes, but instead a couple seconds, or not a couple seconds, a couple minutes into your travel, you feel your foot click on something. And then you look down and you see a purple lighting rune appear around you. Does Tico have any Fey blood?
You tell me. I'm a fuck-ass raven woman with the ability to glide and sorcery.
What
don't
are your
think-
oh sorcerer? Well,
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm a sorcerer.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
that, and also we talked a little bit
Hey,
more about
Liz.
the.
Sorry.
It's
My
fine.
mom
Also,
called
we-
me.
Also, we did talk about Tico's
Yeah.
lineage.
I
So
was about to say,
potentially.
Tico's lineage.
Okay.
is best.
Here, I'm gonna roll a d20. Higher is yes, lower is no. How about that?
all right, I'm fine with gambling.
Because the dice. It's no.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No, you don't. So,
Yes.
the moment you step on this pressure pad, why am I hearing double? What is going on? Oh,
A
because I
what?
have your stream open. You
Oh.
feel this energy surround you. And it starts to envelop you. But few moments after that happens, you close your eyes and hope for a brace, something, and nothing happens.
Huh. Tico just like just starts patting herself down. Just like, I'm not see through. I'm not a ghost. I'm not.
Anyway. You
Okay,
shrug it off. And you feel great. You feel okay. Though, Rosie, are you near Tico at all?
I would say no.
Trying to avoid
No.
the runes as best as possible.
Yeah. Okay.
How
In that
about,
case,
how about like 2 feet away? Like
yeah, that's
we
fine
like
then.
gathered.
2 feet. This is D&D. What are you talking about? All I know is 5 to 30 feet. Anyway,
All of those multiples of 5.
I only know feet in multiples of 5. What are you talking about? 2
Alright.
feet.
You
3
might wanna
inches?
use those
What is
glasses
that?
'cause you're legally blind.
Wait, Willow, please. I would ask if you did do that during
You're telling me
during
there's
session.
more than 1 foot.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
It was more of just
What?
I said no,
it was
you're not.
retaliation.
Uh-huh. Of it.
Retaliation.
Okay. Anyway, you guys eventually make your way to the peak of the mountain and or not to the peak of the mountain. What is it? The summit? No. The peak is the bottom, right?
No?
What's the bottom? It's not the summit, is it?
I'm pretty-
Base?
Base? I guess base.
Are we all being dumb?
I don't fucking know.
I'm looking this up.
The base, you get to the base of the mountain and you hear very far off in the distance a haunting sound, first of all.
No thanks.
I'm looking
You
this up,
hear
dude.
very, very far in the distance.
It's called the foot of the.
Ooh. That was really good, but that also made me pee a little because that was really scary.
What? I don't want to deal with her. I'm just going to continue on to the top.
That okay.
I
That's
think
so real.
I wrote perception.
Yeah, can I get marching order real fast?
Can I roll charisma?
Why are you
Why?
rolling
For
charisma?
fucking what?
Are
Is
you
it
trying
the
to seduce-
witch?
Are you trying
wi-
to seduce?
She's far into the
Yeah.
cave. Like,
No,
we
I know.
cannot see her.
I just gotta get ready, you know?
My luck's turning around 19 on my perception.
Be welcome to the fucking party. Anyway,
There's probably a singular functioning brain cell in this group.
yeah,
And you
yeah, I
have it.
know. And God
Not
has
you,
it.
Bob, I'm talking
And
about-
it's normally
no.
Jack. Jack's not here right now.
Oh no, I was saying B probably has it.
Okay. Not B.
Anyway.
Tico, what are you doing perception for?
To see if there is any, like, if the witch could see us through any means, if there's anything around. Not anything around. If there's magic.
What? You might want to explain a little more. I don't know what you mean. What?
Okay. I was gonna say, after hearing that, I was like, do you think, I was thinking, like, maybe there's magic or something that could be sensed? That would be Arcana, huh?
I think so.
I don't know why you would do perception for that.
And I'm dumb, okay?
Just tell me what you want to do, and then
I
I'll tell
wanted
you
to-
what to roll.
Okay.
That sound good?
Yeah. I wanted
Okay.
to roll.
Roll Arcana for that. So
Okay.
so you want to sense if there's any magic that is sensing you while you're here?
Yes.
Okay, roll Arcana. Holy shit.
12.
You don't sense any like major magic, but you do feel a strong pull of some magic from the cave entrance that is above you, about 30 feet.
Rosie, is that where she lives?
Yep.
This is the same hole that you came across.
Yep.
Okay. So we avoid it, right?
Yes. Unless you want to go talk to her yourself.
Tempting. But no. So we're going up.
Okay. You guys make your way up. What would it be to like climb a mountain? What kind of check would that fucking be? I guess
Athletic?
athletics.
me
Yeah,
wants to-
probably.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
I feel like
sounds
it'd be between
athletic.
athletics or
Athletics or
Or what?
acrobatics?
Acrobatics
Yeah.
is if you're trying to backflip up the mountain. No, you're trying to climb up the mountain.
No, part of me says maybe to acro.
It's athletics. So you guys roll me an athletics check just to get up the mountain.
You see, the funny thing is,
yeah.
if we were to go with the idea of backflipping up the mountain, Tico would be perfect at that. Just because I have a +3 in that and a -1 in athletics.
Can't you fucking
And
fly?
I have an 18! No! I
Oh my
glide.
god, you got
I
an
got a
18.
12.
You got better than anyone else. That's crazy. You with actually the help of Tico, you notice the more that you fly, you start to like slip a little bit, but you like flutter yourself back up to where you were. Very lightly.
How am I flying? Yeah,
Like very like lightly. Just in case like
I
you
thought
were to
just
fall,
said
you
to
like
go
flutter
fucking
yourself just a little bit.
fly.
I guess I can fly.
You
Guys,
can,
look!
you can
She's
flutter
learning
and
how
you
to
can
fly.
glide, but you just can't fly.
It's a miracle.
It's a miracle. And you guys eventually do make it up. You find as you're getting up, your hands are reaching for rocks and stuff. And eventually, Tico, I asked this before. I don't know if I got an answer. Who's it? What's the marching order?
It's probably going to be Tico, because I know that Sophie's behind me.
Okay. You, Tico, start to
Yeah.
climb up, and eventually you feel your hand kind of slip through a rock.
Go. Oh,
You feel like your feathers start to hit a very flat surface, and you look up and you see your hand gripping onto the inside of a rock.
Huh?
Okay. This is stranger than I thought. This is stranger than me. I'm going through a rock.
Yep.
Don't tell me.
Keep going. Just
All right.
Okay.
All right, I
You
guess.
means we're in the right spot.
you go to
I
try to
assume.
grab past the place that your other hand is at, and it just there's nothing there. You're gripping onto nothing. There is rocks, but you're going through them.
I climb up. I'll do it confidently.
You fall. Yeah, there's nothing to grip onto, but there is a very flat surface whenever you do start to go up.
Yeah, so I'll just get on top.
You go up to the flat surface, and almost like you're like the equivalent of like no clipping through a object in a video game. No, this is not that campaign. You basically, it's fine. You go inside of the rock, and you can see the edges of it, but you're inside of it. And if you look back, you see an extremely long corridor, further than the mountain seemed to have pushed past.
Okay, you know, this is... Okay. Get up. I'm seeing a corridor, guys. Can we, like...
The floors and walls and ceiling are lit by these green lanterns, and like each one of them seems to be really smooth, like surprisingly, going as far back as you can see into the darkness. You don't have dark vision, do you? No, you don't.
No, I don't. Yeah, I was about to say.
You look around at these areas, these different etchings of different patterns going along the wall and flooring of this place, going further and further back the more you look down this hallway.
I'll proceed forward. I'm just gonna be like, when you guys get up here, there's a corridor. I'm gonna go a little bit ahead. Just a little bit.
Okay. Just be safe.
You guys are currently climbing up the mountain,
Oh.
and eventually you guys do get to that flat area, and you see the long corridor Tico is walking down. It seems as if this place is polished with how smooth it is. As you make your way down, you see it starts getting dimmer and dimmer as the light from the cavern doesn't peek in as much. As you go further and further, you see these green lanterns hanging from the ceiling. Some of them start to get rustier and rustier the further you go down. As you look around, you see different etchings of sea-like leviathan creatures. Some depicting what would be considered to be like a dragon, but like you played Subnautica.
Leviathan.
Yes.
A leviathan.
And I'm currently
Thank you.
shitting my pants.
There's different etchings of leviathan type creatures. Some
There's
breathing.
different types of leviathans, and
Yes.
I'm scared.
Yes. You see one of them seems to be curled around itself, and then coming out of its mouth is a jagged amount of like what looks to be electricity. You see another one that seems to be more rigid and straight, while having out of its mouth come fire. And you see one of them, actually not one of them, but the more you go down, you see statues now of the heads of what looks to be leviathans. Big stone statues of reptilian creatures with jaws the size of Tico itself, or Tico themselves.
Why am I a measurement?
Bob, can I just say, I fucking hate you.
Why? What? What did I do?
Because I love Subnautica, but it was the size of the leviathans
Dude, they're huge.
always
They're
scared
fucking
me.
huge.
They're so fucking like the ghost leviathan, my favorite.
Speaking
Oh,
of,
Yeah.
you
Absolutely
actually,
my favorite. It's so
on
cool.
one of the walls, you see a creature with like 3 different pincers, 2 out the side, 1 in the front, and
Leviathan?
4 eyes.
I should have just shut my mouth.
Reaper Leviathan?
Reaper has 4.
No.
I,
Yeah.
Literally, the Reaper Leviathan was so cool. Scary.
You
but
see
cool.
another one that has
icon.
it looks a little derpy. Its mouth kind of is like a whale mouth where it's really thin but very long. And you look at its head and it seems to have like protrusions like a deer antler's horn. and you see at the very end of this hallway is a brazier with a green flame flickering,
Fucking
lighting
way.
the surfaces around it. The top of it, you can vaguely make out some kind of... Who has dark vision? Does anyone here have dark vision?
I do.
You do?
I do.
Yeah.
Both
I
of
do.
you see
Yeah.
a leviathan that looks like it has floating rings around it. Huge. About the size of 100 feet for just its jaw. You see jagged teeth along the edges of this creature, with its face being
I have a
reptilian and
question.
elongated. What?
Sorry to interrupt.
They're good.
Okay, so like, would Sylphie? I feel like Sylphie would know some of these creatures.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, you can either roll history or I could just tell you what you know based knowledge. I could
Okay,
tell you regardless. Just roll me history, just see how much you know.
Can I? Okay, I was gonna say, can I do both?
Yeah. I'll tell you what you know, and if you get a good history attack, I'll tell you more that what you've studied in like school or something.
Or like from living in the life of the sea?
Yeah.
Damn.
A 12. Okay. You know leviathans to be, at least your culture, to be sort of protectors. Kind of like how, I don't even know how to describe it. Like they're basically like living gods to you. They are beings that exist alongside of you, helping you. Some of them are malicious, some of them do kill, but a lot of them are there to help. And you know that a lot of them do speak common.
Really? I thought they would like speak. What is it?
Well, they don't speak. They telepath. Some of them telepathically speak.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
That's
like,
what it is. But they do speak
what's
either
the-
primordial
yeah,
or abyssal.
Aquarius, whatever.
Not
it is.
Aquarius.
Water.
Primordial or abyssal.
Aquarium.
But you look at this creature as I'm describing it. A creature with a dragon-like mouth, with jagged teeth, huge, with what looks like floating rings around it. As they circle the head, it looks like they're being held up from nothing.
Yeah,
And
I'm
you
a little
see-
scared.
You see along the neck is this cold energy that still pulsates even in the statue. This light blue frozen energy. But you do see a brazier with a green flame on it.
Okay.
What do you guys do?
Can we
Well,
investigate the
does anyone have a torch?
Oh, wait. I should you got a 12. Hold on. That was base knowledge of what you know.
yeah.
With a 12, you know that leviathans should be feared, but they also
Oh yeah.
should be reasoned with if you can, bargained with if you have trouble, and
Cross write this down.
can potentially
right
help
now.
you when you need it.
So say it again.
They should be feared. I don't have it written down, but they should be feared. They can be bargained with and can help you when you need it.
Gotcha. I'm not
Alright,
supposed
then I
so
choose
wrong, but I'll
you.
fix it later.
Anyway,
If in troubled, right?
yeah, if in trouble.
Yep. Go ahead.
You guys, I've described everything
Sorry.
here.
Sorry. No, right. My initial thought. Does anybody have a torch? I can't see anything.
Let me look. Wait, you don't have a torch?
Uh,
No, why would I?
No.
Okay,
You
well,
know-
I'm gonna give Take on my torch.
Thank you.
You're
Can I use
welcome.
the brazier to light it?
You light it,
Uh,
and you see along the cracks of this torch, around like the etchings, it starts to light up with this green etching, heading down the torch and touching your hand, and it feels hot to the touch.
What the? Ow, ow, ow. Okay. I don't.
None. Sorry.
Okay. Do these etchings look interesting to you guys? She just turns around and like shows the torch
Mhm.
as Tico's like kind of like trying to like hold on to like not hold on to the torch hard enough to where it's hurting, like not hurting,
Yeah.
but like burning her.
No, I
Yeah.
get it.
But hey, the etchings. Do these look interesting to you guys? Because they just started appearing.
Yeah, yeah, I know them.
Know them?
I know them.
Can you
They're
read it?
called Leviathan.
No, I mean the
Got the
etchings on the torch.
Can I investigation?
What languages do you
Why are you
speak,
giggling?
Liz?
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm so used to like. Okay, never mind. Wait, I drew a blank.
Liz,
Is
I
it
just.
perhaps an abyssal so I can read it?
Oh my god.
It's because I speak Common
speak-
and Elvish.
Does anyone speak Primordial?
No.
Okay. Then no.
In reality, I should have probably put down Primordial. I
No,
just
if I
put
had
Elvish 'cause
known
I'm
that-
dumb.
You know, never mind. It's not important. It's not important.
It's not.
It's not important.
What do you guys do?
Using the torch, can I see anything else? Or like, well, no, because the two people with dark vision already seen everything else.
You now see
don't
the
wanna see.
gigantic statues of Leviathan heads.
What the fuck are those?
Those are called Leviathans.
Can you tell us more?
They are to be feared from where I come from. You
Like the thing-
can bargain with them,
What
but
about-
they will also help you in a time of need. I'm trying to summarize it the best that I can.
I know. What about the part where they're living gods and stuff?
I wasn't done, brother.
That was the first thing I told you.
Well, no shit, but like I'm getting there.
Uh-huh.
Man, I don't want to say it.
Working forward, back, I swear.
Yeah. They're living gods that are to be feared from where I come from.
Ah. Why are they here?
I could not tell you that.
Also, that one up there, that kind of looks like it still has like, you know, a little bit of what? Freezing, like freeze coming up. Freeze? Code?
Frost.
Yeah.
Frost? Just coming off
What's
of
your
it.
fucking name?
I was expecting you to say what?
I was half tempted. That's why I paused. But anyway, I just like look up and I'm like, yeah. Or were you gonna like question that, or do we just like want to go?
You said
Part
it
of
can
me
help
wants
us
to
in times
question
of
it.
need.
Yeah, like bargain.
Okay, how do we bargain with it?
Flub.
That you don't know.
Yeah, it's unknown. Nobody's ever really. Can I just say no one's
Well-
ever really tried it? Not that I know of.
Sure, but that is a lie.
Well, I don't know.
Oh,
if
well, that
anyone
you don't know? Yeah, okay.
bugging.
No, that's fair.
Well, they're like living. Sorry.
Huh?
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say, thank you, because I couldn't remember how to spell it.
Hmm?
No, sorry. Yeah, no,
Oh,
just
yeah,
Rosie
there you go.
coming in to save my life. um. Anyway. Yeah. Well, they're like living gods, and from the the little bit that I know, whenever
What?
That's fair.
What?
sacrifice something, huh?
We got like
Oh,
the
cut
back end of
out.
that, but I think I
don't-
get what you mean.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know anyone that has like tried to bargain with them. So I mean, I don't necessarily know. But I mean, hey, if you want to like sacrifice someone, be my guest.
I don't want to sacrifice anyone, actually. In fact, I think we should go and come back when we have a little bit more information. That sounds like an NPC response. Sorry. I think we should leave. No, hold on, I'm gonna say. I
Fuck
think we
this
should
shit.
head-
I'm out.
Yeah, I think we should leave, come back later once we have some form of information. Maybe the people in the village knew something, possibly. Or we could try our luck with the witch again.
Maybe, honestly. It doesn't hurt to ask. Unless it does. I don't know.
All right.
Yeah.
So you guys
We'll
are
figure it out.
leaving?
Yep. Back down I go.
You look as you're exiting, you do see like as you look out over this area. What make me a perception check, all of you. You guys can like from the inside of this little temple that looks like it. You can see through the stone, but once you exit, you know that it's going to be stone again.
Nice.
Sylphia. Hold on.
16.
I'm texting something real quick. Don't worry about it, guys.
Oh, no. I'm already worried.
Okay. All of you
Did
see.
you send it to me?
No, I didn't send it to anybody.
Okay, I was like, I'm waiting for something.
All of you see down, not at the base of the mountain, but a bit far off, a little spot of red hiding behind the tree cover. And the moment your eyes glaze over it, you see it disappear.
No fucking way. Oh no. Okay.
Interesting, wouldn't you guys say?
I don't like that.
Could I glide down?
That's right, you can do that. I forgot about that. Yeah, you can.
Do I
No.
Are you
roll
taking the
or-
torch or what?
No. No.
Uh,
We should probably take the torch, honestly.
I was gonna say, yeah, I'm taking
if
the
it's still-
torch. I could put it in my feet, feet because they're talons.
I no wanna.
Yeah, but the
No,
air.
no, no. I suggest no.
If you're gonna glide down, the air might blow it out.
Oh yeah, you're right. Rosie, do you think you can hold on to the torch while I go check that out?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I suggest no.
Why?
I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
You know what? Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
That was easily convinced. Jesus Christ.
Well, because like if you want to fuck around and find out, then do it.
He
It's
goes
just
the
like-
master of fucking around
Just
and
like,
finding
no,
out.
I don't wanna. What's the worst that could happen? You know what? Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
I mean,
No, it's more of a like you'll find out.
I mean,
You'll find out.
if something bad happens, I'm sure I can handle it.
What's the worst that could happen? You turn into chicken is what's gonna happen.
It's fine. I've been starting to be turned into chicken one too many
Okay.
times.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
Anyways,
Do it, Best.
Anyways,
Flashback
I
to the
handed-
What
fucking
happened?
tiger person.
all right. That was
Flashbacks to the
chicken
fucking false
strips,
tiger.
not chicken. Okay, chicken strips.
Same diff.
Yeah, you're gonna be shredded chicken. Okay.
Actually, I would have been shredded chicken either way. But anyway. Anyway,
Dude.
I
yeah.
hand the torch to Rosie and just say, "Be careful. It is kind of hot." And I just glide down.
Okay. What did I have you roll? Acrobatics for this?
Yes.
Okay, roll acrobatics.
Don't fuck me over. I got fucked over. I got 10.
Is there
I warned
anything you
you.
can do to add that? Is there anything you can do?
I'm not proficient with it, so I can't use Kenku Recall. I
Shit.
If only I
I-
had guidance, but would I want to help you? No. Fuck around
I was
and
about to
find
say
out.
I'm flying, Liz. I don't
You
think you'd
can-
be able to.
Okay. Okay. You make your way to the ground, though at around 20 feet, you will fall. So, around 30 feet. Hold on.
Look at
One.
this one.
Wow, okay. Take 10 points of damage. Bludgeoning.
Oh, okay. That just gets rid of one actual eight. That takes one actual hit point for me. And I had 9 temp, and I lost my temp HP. So, yay!
Yay. Okay.
I'm still alive.
That stealth check was terrible. You hear rustling in the bushes to your right as you fall down.
I still got that gun on me. But
Do you not have
I
your
know.
gun?
No, I said I still got the gun on me.
Oh,
But I take out one of my daggers and just like point in that direction, just like who go. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna try and mimic one of the Marines' voices and say, "Who goes there?"
oh my god, that's amazing. You don't need to make a performance check or anything because you can just straight up do that. So,
I love
Lydia.
Kenku.
you hear in a very deep and gravelly voice, "Who goes there?"
Who's Lydia?
Person
Assuming
who's
big.
muted right now. Now they're not.
May I make an action?
Sure.
Oh.
As she hears the voice, this other man, this being that she does not know of,
Mm-hmm.
slowly sees a staff getting into his face.
It's not a him, it's a her.
That's very short.
The
Also very
But
short.
the voice sounded male.
Yeah, the
Tico?
voice, the
Yeah.
voice was very masculine, but it is a feminine figure that is 3'4".
Okay.
That's 3 foot
Then
How tall are you?
to where
or 4
Oh.
foot.
then to
It's the other
to-
way around.
Nintendo
Sorry.
material.
to where Lydia heard this voice from. A staff would be in its face, already charged to attack. A woman with long brown hair could be seen that would be braided. She would be wearing this blue-like cape with a hood with celestial-like designs, a white short sleeve shirt with a red vest on, a brown belt, brown pants, along with thick leather boots. There would be a dagger at her side. I'm not looking for trouble. Back off.
Well, it seems we got off on the wrong foot. She puts Tico just puts the dagger away and just says, well, nice to meet you. Not looking for trouble. I'm Tico, and it seems like I am in a bad predicament at the moment. Huh.
You think?
Okay. Let me just make just a single thing clear. Then hopefully this does not mean that my head or my feathers get ruffled, okay? Um I don't like the Navy. I don't know who you are, and to if you're trying to, I don't know, handle some form of situation and I just like intervened, I am so sorry and I will walk 20 years away.
20 years of... Why do you
It's-
talk weird?
I okay. You see, sorry. You see, I'm a I'm a Kinku. You know what that is, right?
Uh, we're gonna believe that I do.
Okay. So I don't know the normal human like, words. I don't know how to string them together. They're weird. Humans are weird. So I just kind of work with what I got, okay?
The staff would be reaching away from Tico's face, and she would stand it right next to her, stabbing it into the ground.
Thank you.
Fine, you don't look or sound like a threat. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I did just kind of fly down here and put a dagger up and sound like a marine. So yeah, no, that's fair. So what are you doing here?
Why does Tico do this so often?
You could say I kind of got lost. I was traveling, and I'm trying to get something to someone. Details, but I got lost. What are you doing here?
Oh, well, we just kind of dealt with, ugh. So Tico just, like, thinks back on what happened. Tico just thinks back on what happened, and it's like, you can see as she gets physically tenses up. Yeah, all you need to know is that I don't like storms all that much.
By the way, Lydia, make me a perception check.
Okay. $23.
You
Damn.
notice that's actually 19 plus 4. That's crazy.
Thank you.
You notice some of the feathers on Tico have started. It looks like they're what is the reef coral? The ones that are like fan-like? I guess they're fan coral.
Fan coral.
and
It
coral.
seems like some of the feathers are fan coral. Fan coral.
Interesting.
Actually, wait, where's the, like, just
It's
asking?
it's like around like your shoulder or like on your back a little.
Huh. Can Tico, like, take a look? I would think that, like, with the weird look, Tico, like, looks at herself and just, like...
Yeah. With it being pointed out, you can now see it.
Oh. No, I actually don't really mind that.
Hey,
It's really nice.
you said we.
Oh.
Are there
she
more
just-
of you? Or...
Tico just says, "Oh yeah, there is more of us. Two of them, they're kind of out cold from a storm that happened a little bit ago, and the other two are." She looks over at the mountain.
Yeah, you can see that there are two people climbing down.
friends
Yep.
of yours, right?
Yep. We're batch we really are.
Huh?
That's a weird batch is what we are.
Hmm.
A weird batch. I'm used to running into weird patches, I think.
You know,
I mean, it can't be that bad, right?
I mean, you're talking to a talking bird lady. It can't be that bad. I mean,
I've run into dragonborns before. You're nothing. You're fine.
yeah.
Oh, ouch.
Have you ever ran into like Tabaxi Navy? What was it, Marshall? I think it was. Like, just asking, just cause like
Hmm.
want to know.
You have. I'll tell you that right now, B.
Oh.
Mhm.
Okay.
Did I glitch? I'm sorry.
You
Little
glitched,
bit.
but I got it.
I was gonna answer. I don't think I've seen him before during my travels. Sorry.
No, that's fine. Just wanted to know because I kind of, he almost absolutely turned me into his dinner, and I would 100% like to say, I don't think I taste very good.
I mean, you are a bird. I'm kidding.
Tico just sits, looks, jaw dropped, like.
I'm kidding. I'm stealing a joke out of my friend's playbook. She would have thought differently. But let's go help your friends.
Okay, I'm scared. I feel like I've gotten threatened to be eaten at least more than
Why is
5
this happening
times?
so much with you?
Funny thing outside of character. Funny thing. Because Tico is not the first bird character I've had, I have been threatened to be eaten before, on multiple occasions.
That's
And it is-
crazy. That's fucking crazy.
I just find it funny. It comes back and it makes sense, but Jesus. Anyway.
So do you guys start walking back over to
The two
Sylphina?
that are climbing down?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
You guys make your way over, and Lydia, you hear in your mind, I don't trust this one.
Trustworthy. I'm trustworthy, mysterious voice in the sky. I'm joking. I'm joking. Outside character. Let me joke.
But that's really all you hear.
Flub slowly pulling out the grill. I'm sorry.
No, don't
I'm
worry.
sorry.
You're not on the grill. It's gonna be on my stove. Anyway, you eventually make your way over to the mountain, and oh, hold on.
Yo ho.
Yo ho, fiddly.
Couldn't you help your friends?
And really bad eggs.
I think that one's gonna
That's the wrong one.
slip, and that fall is going to really hurt.
You see, now that's the funny thing. Helping them is it's not out of my expertise. I can help, but I don't think it would be the best. How close are we to water?
You guys are around like 50 feet away from the edge of the water.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah. Let me real quick research. You create a breeze strong enough to the ripple close the. Oh, yeah, no, I can't. Yeah, okay. So you're not gonna believe this. I can't completely help them, and I'm not strong enough, and I also can't really fly the best. So.
Sorry.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Then I wish your friends luck.
I also wish them luck.
Retcon. My bad.
What?
Nothing. That didn't happen.
What didn't happen?
Nothing didn't
do you-
happen.
Exactly.
So, You make your way over to the mountain, and you look up and you see the two of them starting to climb down. You back, Willow and Liz?
Liz probably went. Yeah, Liz probably got binned, and I know.
I mean, yeah, I'm listening.
Sounds like you're. Never mind. Okay.
I'm not at my computer, but I'm listening.
Okay. You see Tico walking over with a human.
Okay.
Tico making more.
I'm
sense.
assuming I'm still climbing down the mountain. at
Yes,
this point.
yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Wait, what? Okay. So. What? Sorry, what did you say I was reading? My fault.
I
Oh,
said, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you
I was
see
screaming up to
them.
Rosie. I was screaming up to Rosie like, look. I was screaming up to Rosie and was like, "Hey, you good up there?"
Yeah.
You sure? I did kind of just give you the torch.
I'm making it work.
As you're making your way down, you don't need to make any checks. You eventually do get down to the bottom. Same with Sophie.
Is the torch still lit?
Okay. Yeah, the torch is still lit.
Okay.
As you make your way
I'll-
down, you see you're now face to face with this human.
If you want me to
Hi,
take the torch back.
Hello. Yeah.
my
you
name's
have it.
Lydia. And you two?
I am Rosie.
What a
my
pretty
name.
name.
And the one next to her is Sophie.
I should
Yes.
probably describe what they look like. Well, first, Willow, what does your character look like?
I can't remember how tall she is.
It's fine. Like 5, no, 6, 7 feet? Not 7, 6.
No, because I was about to say the joke was the joke was
something.
the joke was always that was like Tico. I want to say it was Tico, Jarek, Rosie, Jack.
No, 5'11".
Yeah.
Okay.
Pale-ish humanoid, with long black hair and bright blue, slightly pointed.
You're cutting out.
Am I?
A little bit now. You're too close.
How about now?
No, stop. Oh my fuck.
All right. Yeah, 5'11", humanoid, black hair, bright blue eyes, slightly pale skin with slightly pointed ears. She looks
And-
to be about 22, early 20s.
Okay. And Sylphina is a blue-skinned, kind of like, you can see along her neck are these like gill-like things, kind of like gills, with blue hair and a ponytail, with coral sticking out of them. She wears a sort of like swashbuckler type gear, and you would actually be familiar with this person. They were on the ship that you stowed away on.
That's where you're from. Got
And
it.
sadly, Sophina is not here.
Yeah. You then with family.
Yeah.
Is she okay? Oh, she looks a little bit in a daze. Whatever.
Ah.
It's fine. A little shocking, I know. But that's fine. So, what exactly are you all doing here, though?
Try to get away from a storm, I landed here to recuperate. Went looking for civilization. Found this woman in a cave and ate her food. And now we're growing coral out of our heads. So we're trying to fix that.
You ate
I look
food from a woman in a
fabulous.
cave? Why would you
Yeah.
eat, why would you eat random food in a cave?
I was hungry. And our cook is currently in a coma.
Yep. But
Oh,
I look amazing. I mean, look at this coral. It really does good things.
wait, is that
I just-
sticking out of your head?
Hey,
Huh,
Willow, we can hear
okay.
breathing.
Oh, the fan is blowing into my mic.
Oh, okay.
It's been doing that for a while.
Do you have noise suppression or no?
Good question.
On mobile you do, but I don't know. I'm pretty
You
sure on
can-
mobile you do.
Yeah, you
I
can.
think.
If you just scroll, if you like the little drop down bar, pull it up, you should see crisp.
Right.
Fucking
forgot
what?
that exists.
The drop down bar at the very bottom of your screen, pull it up and then scroll a little bit and you can see crisp noise suppression.
I'm on my computer.
Oh,
Oh, you are?
then it's on
I
the
thought you were
left.
on
Yeah.
I thought you were on your phone.
You got it?
Yeah, I hit Chris.
Okay, cool.
Cool. I thought you were
Okay.
on your phone because I know you said you were going. You were
Yeah.
at your computer.
I thought you were on your phone too.
I think the reason I didn't have it is because when I talk quietly, it doesn't pick me up.
Pick up. Yeah. No, that's
Fair
cool.
enough. But yeah, you do see that there is like coral growing out of their bodies.
I don't think you've ever mentioned that there's coral out of like my body. You
Nope.
haven't said anything about coral on me.
Not yet.
I was the first one to fucking eat it.
Yep. It happens to everyone. It's like the DMV. It happens in its own time. Anyway.
Shut up.
Um,
But anyway, back to Tico being Tico. Yeah, no, I look great. The coral actually does great things. Well, slightly good things.
Why do you say slightly?
I mean, look at Sophie. Hers is growing out of her head, or like her hair. Mine's just, I just got lucky.
Huh.
Mine's is like pretty good.
You know, I see what you meant about your comment about you being a specific bunch. Cool. So I don't think that's too great. Did it happen before or after the food?
After.
Oh, great. Okay. Okay. That's fine, I think. Maybe.
So I kind of want this coral. Ooh, nice addition. to
Well,
my
we also
look.
found a village earlier that they all had a bunch of sea creatures growing off of them and told us it was the food. So,
Yeah.
kind of working on that.
Where's this village? I haven't found anybody out here except you guys.
I think it's the food, but it's that way, and I point in the direction.
Thanks. That's
know-
pretty far.
You know, I
Alright.
made it. You know, I did say that the food is probably how how we're able to see the others, and I was proven very wrong.
well, I mean, okay.
Okay, no, I remember.
Lydia,
I
you do remember in that direction there is what looked to be a sort of town, like a run-down one, and made of different scraps and pieces of ships, but no people.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Uh,
Most deadpan expression. Yes.
Deadpan
you know,
expression.
maybe my vision, played tricks on me, but all I saw were ship parts and wreckages. There was nothing there.
That is what their houses were made of, but there were people there.
I think it's once again because we ate the food, and that's why we were able to see them.
So part of your rant was correct.
Yes. Tico
You
just
know-
kind of walks over to the ocean and just screams, "Yes, I was partially right."
Okay, she concerns me. Um, you know, I'm sure you guys want to get off this island as much as I do, so what's the plan?
Um, well, you see, about getting off the island, first things first, we, because we ate the food, are cursed. Surprise! Which is kind of why we have this coral growing out of us. Well, at least me and Sophie. I'm not sure about Rosie yet. It's taking long. It's taking a little longer, but yeah, no, that's kind of what's been happening. And actually, the only way we've been able to, the only slight, I guess, way we've been able to we kind of were pointing the way of like the witch and dealing with her to possibly break the curse, but not gonna lie, it does not seem too promising.
Right. Okay, cool. I find out that the people I run into are cursed, ate random food from a cave, and now there's a witch.
Yeah,
Oh, and right, they see people in a village full of old boats.
yeah, you see the track. You see, I'm now hearing you say it, and we do sound absolutely crazy. But yeah, no, we are absolutely crazy. But like, we're not. Okay, if we put it on the scale of insane and not insane, we're about half and half
Mm-hmm.
in the middle, right, Rosie?
Being around you folks definitely seems to be like it.
Okay.
You know, how about this? I'm sure you guys can survive splitting up and trying to find information. I'll try to help you guys get rid of this curse. And once that happens, we can get off this island. I can continue on with my journeys, and we can get out of here and set sail. How about that?
Sounds good. Well, I mean,
Alright.
more hands on deck seems better than absolutely nothing.
Perfect. What directions have you guys searched so that I don't go searching in the same area?
Well, this area next on the beach near our ship had a thing written in it: hidden beneath the bay, an altar is there to lay. Blood awakens the sleeping beast before they come up to feast. And
Ooh, riddles. I love those.
that led to a cave, an underwater cave that we explored, and there was a brazier down there. Also, with another saying, the clue you seek is at the peak where the witch might be able to burn, which is where we just came from, and there was this room with a bunch of Leviathan heads carved, and a brazier that was lit with the green flame, which this torch is currently with.
Hmm.
No, I actually have an idea, but I'll get to that later because I already went on one meta tangent and I was partially right. But
Yeah.
And you guys, as you said, you guys just searched the entire area with those, what, Leviathan heads?
yep, I was
Yep.
all the way
Hmm.
up there. Tico points up to where it was.
I'm not climbing that. So,
Yeah, I
okay.
don't think of you last one, so.
All right, then. Down here we search then.
I mean, unless you want to go and try luck with the, well, I say us, but hey, Rose, you want to try your luck with the witch again?
I could talk to her. Or him.
Yeah, we can go talk to her. Who wants to go?
Wicked go. I'm gonna say that at one point, and it's gonna bite me in the tail feathers. But until then, what could go wrong?
Everything.
Rosie's so
Under her breath.
Rosie's deadpan face, inside of her soul, like just a single tear starts strolling down her face. Like, I regret bringing this bird with me.
God damn it, this bird's gonna be the death of us.
I would also like to mention, Rosie cannot make expressions around her mouth normally, but you can see her eyebrows rise and all that. But just around her mouth, it's just deadpan emotion.
That's mostly
she-
with Rosie's upheal.
Mhm.
So where are you guys going?
The cave, I guess.
Okay.
Which is
I don't know why.
also like about halfway up the mountain, isn't it?
Yeah, it's around 30 feet up. It's not that far up.
I got the torch still. Rosie gave me the torch. So
Yes.
if you want, I could take the lead.
Who steps in
ahead.
first?
Me,
Okay.
because that worked well the first time, I guess.
The moment your foot steps into it, you hear,
Oh, hello. Hi. Come on in. We have plenty to feast with.
Sure, why not? Let's just go right fuck off, cheap views. Fuck you. Anyway. Anyway. Yeah, sure. Why not? I go right where the person that gave us cursed food goes. Yep. This was my idea. This was my idea.
mm-hmm.
I'm not second guessing it. I'm not going to go against it now. And I just want you to know that Tico is just like still walking forward as she's saying this. But you know, I've never been one of smart ideas. So what could possibly go wrong? And each time I say it, it's just going to be a counter that bites me in the ass later.
Mm-hmm. So
But
you
no,
guys,
anyway.
you guys all go in.
Yes.
The moment you all do, you feel a homely presence. You all step in and go around the corner of this cave. You see a orange glow from torches. And sitting on the ground next to a buffet of food laying on plates on this ground floor of this cave is a beautiful woman. Pale skin with blonde hair, beautiful voluptuous curves around her body. And she looks at all of you and just goes,
Oh, hello. Ugh.
that was me. That was not. Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to try that again?
The second she sees the
Voice crack. That voice crack really.
Oh,
changed your
hello
whole
there,
gender identity.
children. How's it going?
That voice crack really changed her whole gender identity. Holy shit.
No, it's just she looks at all of you. It's just,
I'm sorry.
Oh, hello. Hi. Welcome in. Come, feast. Have some food.
May I have Lydia sit with her?
Hmm? Nice to meet you. Who are you?
Well, I'm back
Asteria.
again. You already know me as.
May I have your name?
hold on, pulling up her notes.
Yes, my name is Sylvia. Nice to meet you.
And she holds out a hand to shake.
Lydia would bow her head lightly and she would shake her hand.
You shake it. Oh. You shake the hand and it feels cold to the touch. Like icy cold.
Yeah.
And she looks back as she finishes shaking your hand, looks back over at you. Rosie goes,
Ah, Rosie. Good to see you again.
Rosie said that. Wait, Rosie said their name was Tobias.
Oh, right, Tobias. My
It
bad.
was bias,
My bad.
and I fucking succeeded on that shit.
Yeah, no, she said Tobias.
Anyways.
Good to see you, Tobias.
Hello.
And looks over at you, Chico. And who might you be, little one?
Well, Tico just kind of sits there, looks her dead in the face, and says, "My name's Johnson."
Female.
You are a female. Why is your name Johnson? Why is your name Tobias?
No, wait, actually,
Hey!
hold on.
I succeeded that check, okay?
I know. That's okay.
The only
Okay.
reason why I'm having you guys roll. See, okay, what was the name you gave, B?
Asteria.
That's a feminine name for a feminine figure. You two gave male names for feminine figures.
Technically, as a Kinku, or actually Kinkus were called whatever they said the most.
Johnson, 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 Johnson.
Yes. So technically, it would still make sense for me because that's why Tico's name is Screech. Tico was the name she gave herself. Screech is Screech would actually be what she would be called.
Roll a deception
What?
check.
I'm just saying it makes sense. Anyway,
Lydia's not
okay.
rolling because that's a feminine name on a feminine figure.
You're not gonna
You
like this
gave
response.
Johnson.
You're not gonna like this. You're not gonna like this.
A 23, a
Johnson.
natural 20.
Cave Johnson.
Nice to meet you, Johnson.
Nice to meet you too, Miss. Might I just say you look very beautiful.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Now, would you all like to have some food?
I'm pretty.
In a
full.
few. Honestly, I just wish to speak with you.
Oh, of course, my dear. What can I do for you?
It's so cold in this cave. Have you stepped out?
No, I don't usually get out.
Ah, you poor thing.
She gives you a very, melancholy smile.
It's so kind of you to have such a feast ready for those who get lost, is it not?
Of course. The island provides, after all.
Indeed. Indeed.
Hey,
I-
sorry.
No, go on.
Miss, what was your name again?
Sylvia.
Sylvia. Miss Sylvia. This is the most. I want you to know, in Tico's soul and everything, she is trying her damnedest right now to be polite. She is trying everything,
Uh-huh.
but
Don't do it. Cut a bitch.
no.
Oh my god, you're here. Anyway.
Back. Anyway, so Tico just says, "So, Miss Sylvia, it is a pleasure to meet you, and the food here looks great. If I wasn't full, I would absolutely try some. But just wanting to ask a question. Do you know anything about that? What's like rundown town over there?
Oh, yes. They were people who tried my food, too.
There are people there.
Of course. There's many residents on this island.
I hate that my head was like in my
Why
head. I
not
was like,
partake with the group?
Of course. I don't mind. And she reaches down
To a bushel of, is it bushel? Grapes? Are they called bushels? I don't know.
I think
Yes.
they're called Astros.
I believe so.
A bushel of grapes, pops one off of the branches and puts it in her mouth and takes a bite.
Mmm. Delicious. Try some. She takes a piece off of it and hands it to you.
Thank you. Lydia will take it, but she wouldn't eat it just yet.
Mm.
I'm sure those have come across your feast, some being ungrateful.
Oh, very much so. Some take it for granted, but others accept it. Like Rosie. Not Rosie. Like Tobias here. They accepted it and gave some to their friends. How awful generous.
How generous indeed. And Sylvia, how long have you been here?
Oh, it's hard to say, really. It's been a while. You see, as she says that, she looks off into the distance, like into the cave walls.
I'm sure you're lonely.
Somewhat. I had a husband, but he's gone now.
What was his name?
Alexander. I loved him.
I'm sure your two's courtship was quite something to tell.
Sometimes it feels as if I can hear him on the wind. Breeze of the ocean reminds me of him. And he looks over
It's no
at
wonder
her.
why you stay.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
She looks over at you, Sylphina. Now that you're actually conscious again.
Yay.
Oh, I didn't see you come in. Hi.
And before you is a, as I will describe it again, beautiful woman, pale skin, blonde hair, blue eyes actually.
It's the same ghostly woman. You correct me if I'm wrong. That fed us the food or presented us the food, correct?
Presented Rose food. We ate the food from Rosie. So yes.
Well, yeah, presented the food to
Yeah.
Rosie.
This like and
Yeah.
around her, she's sitting down. What's that thing that people do with their legs whenever they like sit? Like she's wearing a
Sideways?
white,
Cross?
not cross, but like it's at like an angle.
Sideways?
Yeah, sideways.
Yeah. It's just that.
Um,
Oh,
And she's wearing a like a very
Seems
short
fancy.
white dress. And around her is plates and platters of different types of food from the island.
Also, we just talked about this lady having a husband
Yes.
until
yeah. No, I'm really sad.
it's
Really
Don't
sad
be.
for you, but like you got a bed in here.
No, real.
God. Tico's composing herself. Let's be honest. Tico's doing a great job composing.
Tico is
herself.
doing a great job. Anyway, she looks at you and she goes,
Wrote something.
What might your name be?
I'm sorry, you cut out.
She asks, what might your name be?
My name is Sophie. Sophina Creeth.
You see, she smiles when you say that, and she just goes, well, it's nice to meet you, Sophie.
Nice to meet you as well. Also, out of character, I really wanted to say nobody. but I chose not to.
I hate you.
No.
My
That'd be
name
really
I was
funny. We were
choosing-
like,
I was choosing
no,
peace.
buddy.
No, real. I was choosing peace.
No.
Like, what if I actually did that? What would you have done?
Smited you
Christ.
100,000
did-
million times. You would be dead
I mean,
right now.
I mean, I did Tobias and it worked.
I did
so-
Johnson, and it worked.
Honestly, I said my name because I wanted to see where this would go.
Smart.
What, in her bed or what? Like,
Like, I'm taking a gamble.
oh, also, I'd like to say, like, I rolled for this, I got it too. So, just Tico's sitting at her. It's not sitting at her. It's just like sitting there, staring at her, trying to keep her composure.
Looking down occasionally and then looking back up and then down and then up and then down and then up.
It's like the same time, you know, look down, look up, look away.
May
look
I
One
away.
of the-
ask something?
Yeah.
Would the food have any scent to it?
No.
Or would I need to roll? Okay.
You wouldn't need to roll. Yeah, roll to smell something. No, you don't need to roll.
Okay.
As you're looking down at her body, Tico, you keep looking down and up, she picks you up by your chin and then holds you in her
God
gaze.
damn it! No, wait!
No, let it be me. Let it be me. Let it be me. Let it be me. Please,
Sorry.
let it be me.
Darling,
I'll
my
trade
eyes
places.
are
Let it be
weird.
me. Let it be me, mommy.
Because sorry, Johnson inhales.
Johnson. and
Sorry.
Hales.
Literally, all of a sudden, Sophie has a nosebleed and just looks away like.
She looks at Rosie.
Oh,
Tobias,
better run.
how are you getting along here?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? I am so sorry.
How are you getting along here?
Okay.
Make me.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I can't think of anything else to say.
You're fine. Make me. Can I ask a player to make an insight check?
I got you.
I can do it. Is everyone okay with that?
Yes.
You're cool. Yeah, go ahead. You probably have more of a chance than I do.
Brother, it got stuck. Man, and I had a +4.
I mean, anyone else can.
And
Everyone can.
Okay.
I don't mind.
oh, nice.
Can I?
Sure. Okay, Tico. Fuck you.
Okay.
Get it, girl.
Tico. Hold on. Where's she?
You notice her looking at Rosie, but it doesn't seem like she's intentionally looking at Rosie's eyes or making eye contact. It looks like she's looking around her body.
Huh?
Oh.
Sense of Arcana? Maybe. Perchance.
She's checking out that stank aura.
That shut up. But just let me say anything.
Huh? No? That's
Okay.
all. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, no, I wasn't sure because your PNG looked like it was like lighting up and going dark. I was like, are you trying to say something? It's not going
No,
through.
I'm.
Okay.
My legs are shaking right now because I bounced my legs, and in doing so, my legs are hitting the leg of my
Yeah.
desk.
Restless
So
leg
it's-
syndrome, yeah. Me
So
too.
it's shaking the desk, and that's shaking the mic. Anyway,
Also, so so our friend there, Rosie, are you? Our friend there, are you looking for something on her, perchance?
Oh, no. Just observing.
Well, while I have you, while I have you here, I want to ask you something.
Of course.
Uh, do you know anything about the I not island, sorry, Leviathans?
Oh, yes. Leviathans are massive creatures. One some don't even believe. Some think they're fake. I know they're real. I've seen one. Not in person, but in
You've
my
seen
dreams.
one? What did it look like?
It was large, purple, light purple design with cloudy features. It had like a snake body with very tiny arms.
What color eyes did it have?
Purple with white, or not white, black.
I'm sorry, the
Iris.
way
Is
you
it
said purple with the echo.
Scalera.
black sclera?
Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
Huh, interesting. So these Leviathans, the or well, the one that you've seen at least, was it Cabe? Did it tell you or show you anything? I know whenever you see a creature in your dreams, sometimes Tico's believes she's like making this up entirely
Hmm.
just to sound kind of smart, and also slightly keep up with the bit. Um, so yeah, creatures usually in your dream mean have different meanings and they tell you things. So
Oh, I was fairly certain about this one.
did it tell you something or leave a message?
Sort of. More like an idea. This one, I like to call it the Dream Leviathan. Ones that only manifest in the subconscious. But it is there, and it exists. And I believe that when it does, whatever dream is happening, some variation or version of what you're dreaming about comes true. Even if it isn't great. She looks sorrowfully down.
Do you mean like? Could you give an example, perchance? Sorry.
Um, I'd rather not. But know that the Leviathans are real.
Is it still then? It's interesting. I would actually like to read more if there's any way to about these Leviathans.
Oh, I wouldn't know about that. I've been on this island for so long, but I don't know of any library or anything.
Hmm.
It's good to have company again. I've been so lonely for so long.
How long has it been since you've seen, or since Alexander has been with you?
Hmm. It feels like a lifetime. But I don't know the specifics. Lost count.
Well, you know, it was quite lovely to be a guest to such a feast. She would put the grape that she didn't even touch back near other piles of food.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we go, guys?
Yeah, you by the way, oh wait, no, you didn't eat any. Never mind. You're good.
Nope.
Actually, before we go, would you mind if I take an apple with me?
Of course. The island provides enough for all.
Thank you. I grab an apple and I just kind of put it inside my cloak.
Sure.
All right. And what do you guys do?
Are they now officially out of the cave, like out of hearing range from the witch, from Sylvia?
Um,
Uh,
I'd say at this point, yeah, everyone can.
Okay.
yeah.
Hey, see that apple?
If you're gonna check it for arcane energy, I was thinking the same thing.
Cut it in half. Leave one half on the island. Throw the other half out there.
Yep. Using one of my daggers, I cut the apple in half and do exactly that. Just put one, or keep one in my hand at least, and the other one I just toss into the ocean.
Okay. All right. You toss the other one into the ocean, and you see, right as it gets past the bay. I was just about to say, make a strength check to see how far you throw it.
Shut up! I know I'm weak. Shut up. I'm weak, okay?
You have a -1 to strength.
Don't do this. Don't do this to me.
You want me to
Regardless.
throw it instead?
No. You
Don't
toss
do-
it, and you see it, and it looks like as it gets past the bay, it starts to age faster and faster and faster and get rotten and moldy until eventually it's nothing but dust that blows away the wind.
That's fucking great.
So everything that so the things that we eaten were possibly,
That's
Yeah,
why
no,
she's
this
not leaving the cave. It's the island itself. She kept repeating it. The island provides.
it's keeping her from maybe not aging, but from at least no. If we just saw what happened with the apple, it's probably keeping her from aging.
Okay. We have a few ideas. Well, at least I do. One really, really, really bad one, but
Try and force her out the cave or off the island.
no, she already has you guys weakened. Hell, on a timer even.
Speaking of, when you say this, Sylvia, not Sylvia.
Sophina.
Not Selfina either.
No?
Rosie, you feel a bit of itchy above your eyebrows and like in
Oh.
your hair.
Coral. Coral time. Coral time. I'm sorry.
If you go to scratch it, you feel a bit of an antenna. Like two small like stalks.
God damn it.
Yeah, that's what it seems like, huh?
Like sea bunny little antennas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you're becoming a sea bunny, but I actually, you know what? We do have it better than Sophie right now, huh? I'm scared. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I didn't mean it. Okay, my bad. I am sorry. I didn't mean it. I am sorry. God, do not strike me with some more coral. If you're
Let me
gonna,
go. Let me go look the different stages of this curse.
if you're
hold
gonna
on.
give me coral, at least make it look somewhat good with my cloak and feathers. Actually,
Do you
what
have
colors was
fingernails?
the- Who, me?
Cl-
Yes, you.
I think it would just be claws.
Yeah, I don't think. Kinkers
Your
have-
claws,
Yeah, claws.
seem to curve. They curve more than what they normally would, kind of like fish hooks.
You're fucking with me.
And for the time being, you have you can add a d6 to any unarmed strike.
You know how useful that would be?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, yeah,
That's pretty
because it's better
useful.
than. That is pretty useful because at least I'll do one. At the least, I do 1 damage.
Oh yeah, because you don't.
I have no.
So write that in notes or something that if you want to make an unarmed strike, it's a d6 instead of a 1.
I'll put it in my notes here.
Do bird? This might be a dumb question. Do birds have teeth?
No.
They don't.
Oh,
No.
Okay.
So yeah.
The
no.
only bird I've ever seen have teeth is Tokoyami from My Hero.
Yeah, and he's well. We don't talk about that.
Birds do not have teeth.
No.
Anyway, that is your update on your curse. What now, gang?
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure if we were to check that, yeah, no. So, with the whole aging, once we get off this, the very chance of that when we get off this island will age rapidly. Everything that she just said, assuming that it was all true. And we still have the brazier that's underwater that we can't light. How exactly do we... I'm kind of stuck. I don't know what else we could really do.
Wait, show me the brazier.
Sylph, we will have to show you. I can't stay underwater for long. Rosie can probably stay underwater for longer than I can.
Liz is gone for a bit. They said
No, I'm
that-
back.
Okay, you're back. Cool.
Sorry, I had to try on wedding dresses, or like bridesmaid
What?
dresses. Sorry, I'm not getting married, guys. I promise. Yeah.
Okay.
My mother called me to try on bridesmaid dresses.
Totally fine. You
Okay.
you make your way over to where the ship is, and Lydia, you look up and you see a very old, rickety, dark wooded ship with what seems to be Did you guys take down the Navy flag up top and the one on the sail?
Rick- yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you do the one on the sail? Because if so, what did you sail with?
No, we
I
didn't.
did not the flag, yes, the sail, no, because we really didn't have anything to replace it with.
Okay. You see what seems
Unless
to
I
be
could paint over it.
I mean, you can,
What?
but I don't think you have any paints available to you. You you see this large ship. Basically, I've been putting it into like Sea of Thieves terms on the sizes. This would be a the fuck? Sorry, this would be a galley.
Big ship. Okay.
You look at it with the sail itself imprinting the Navy logo, which I have yet to tell you. That is something I probably should have done. The Navy logo is, by the way, Willow, have you made it yet or no?
I haven't worked on it since that outline. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It is a picture of a harpoon sticking through a. Let me actually go back through our messages. Navy.
Oh, ew.
What are you saying ew to?
The picture that Rosie sent. No, the picture that Rosie sent the DC chat.
Oh,
For
I
a
want to
sec-
see now.
Yeah.
Oh.
For a second, I actually thought I looked at it. I was like, "Ew!" I really thank God birds don't have teeth. But then I like realized it's not teeth.
Oh.
Like because I know we were on the topic of birds having teeth, so that's what I thought it was. And then I realized, oh yeah, wait, that's not teeth.
Okay. I found it. So the emblem of the Navy is a gilded anchor crossed with a downward angled harpoon. And then the tip pointed to the lower tiers as if a constant warning. Blah, 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 blah. That's the whole thing I've written out. It's kind of like it's in.
I can share the outline if you want.
Yeah, if you want to
Yeah.
share the outline, it's much easier than me describing it.
Yeah. I also have to say, no, you did send them DMs because I remember it.
I can't even find it whenever I look up the word Navy or symbol. I can't find it in our DMs.
It could have just been in like a VC chat.
I think it was in a VC chat.
Okay, there it is.
There.
There it is. If you look in the VC chat, B,
Mhm.
that's what it looks
I see
like.
it.
And then around that is a ring of gold, kind of like a rope, just like a golden rope around it. And you would know that Navy ranks have can't think of it. Thing that like Greeks wear, like leaves. I can't remember.
Laurel.
Got it.
A floral. Thank you.
Laurel.
A laurel. Sorry.
That wasn't a.
The Navy ranks are with each laurel that goes up it is how high their rank is. But you can see on this, it is just the circle of golden rope with that in the center. You know that to be the Navy symbol.
Okay, so high rankers also have been lost here. Little scary.
Oh.
You said a storm pulled you guys here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how she gets you. That's how she gets you. Okay.
Well, if it's any correlation, the storm was apparently controlled, manipulated, correct me if I'm wrong, Rosie, by some strange octopus captain of the sea? I don't know how else to put it, aside from the fact that, maybe, I kind of pissed him off a little bit and he struck us with lightning.
Wait. You pissed off essentially a kraken? Am I hearing that?
I wouldn't call him a kraken. He had a humanoid body. He wasn't exactly okay, so yeah, maybe I should really start considering what comes out of my mouth when I talk to beings that are probably way stronger than me.
I was
and
just gonna
have-
say, are you like thinking about this?
Can I have her
I-
investigate the area?
Yeah, I mean, you would see that around there is an etching that has a that's on like a I forgot to mention this whole area. There are rocks about that are shaped like what would look like a shark jaw from top-down perspective. On one of these jagged rocks, there is a etching of a brazier with a fire around it. And above it is it looks like a little blood drop. And then around that would be like mer people swimming around it. You guys saw this before.
Yeah. So
Okay. So there's something in the water that you guys can't get to. One can hold their breath pretty long. The other two can't. Rocks
Oh.
that look like a shark jaw.
Sylvie, the brazier you saw underwater. You think you can show that to what do we call you?
I'm sorry?
What did we call you? Do you want us to stick with the name you gave to Sylvia or
No. For the group, it's gonna be Lydia. For Sylvia, I did not give her my name. Don't
Yeah,
ever give
yeah.
a witch your name.
Yeah, I mean, Tico figured as much. That wasn't your real name, so we're just like, so she was like, what are we gonna call you? Or are you gonna be like our other member who was like, yeah, their name's Tobias when their name wasn't Tobias. But yeah, no. Anyway, we got it.
Nobody.
But anyway, can you show Lydia the brazier that was underwater?
Yeah. Anyone have pen and paper?
What?
Well, do you think Pin?
I want you to think real
Did
quick.
you cut out?
Do you think that paper will last underwater?
That's the point. So Sylvie's kind of stupid, guys.
Okay, so just as you say that, I just want you to know, you look at Tico and she's just sitting there like, you did not just say that. Mind you, for
I can actually
reference,
kind of see the face, honestly.
yeah, I want you to know, for reference, only Jack and Rosie would know, but Session Zero.
No, I'm seeing the face of Lumi Judgment, honestly.
Yeah, but no, I mean Session Zero. Tico's boat was so small that somebody steps in it, it entirely filled up with water and it sunk to the bottom. And all
Oh,
you could see
no.
was and all you could see was her mask. So all of her stuff also got watered, got soaked in water, including
so
all of her
sad.
map resources and stuff like that. So when you say give you a pen and paper and like referencing that you're gonna go underwater with it, she's looking at you, just looking at you, jaw dropped, and just like, you bitch. Don't do that to priceless material.
Honestly, now that I think about it, I should have just done it to piss you off. Instead, Sylvie's just kind of like clueless.
You guys don't have a navigator, by the way, and that's just saddening.
And what
Actually,
am I?
I thought. Oh, yeah.
What
no,
am
I thought
I?
I was a navigator. No, I'm not.
You know,
What
The
while
original
you
one,
guys
though.
have an argument, I think, I'll just see for myself.
Make a perception check.
Thank you.
Yep.
I mean, it could have just brought you.
Oh,
back.
damn.
Oh,
10.
You see a little bit of water current going down into a cave below. But, like, you can't see into the cave because it's going into the bay where you guys are.
Have you guys tried entering this area?
Yes.
Yes. I was telling Sophie.
Yeah, man, I could have brought you there.
I was telling Sophie
You were
before
arguing.
Sorry. I was telling Sophie before she said something ridiculous. Big word, I know. Before she said something ridiculous and to
Next
try
time you're going
and
to
show
dump paper, a full stack of paper and water.
you are a monster.
Kicks. Uh-oh. Guy from Carter with a chance meatballs. Uh-oh.
Also, when you say we
Remember
don't have
when
a
I told you that there was like this cave full of water and we went down in it and there was an empty brazier with carvings on the wall?
Yeah.
was-
That was this cave.
That's where I got my coral headband from.
That's
You
not.
say that to make yourself
It's
feel
not a
better.
headband. I'm just calling it a headband.
You say
I
that
just
make
need to give it
yourself-
a name.
You call it that to make yourself feel better.
I do, yeah. Honestly, because what if it's eating my brain right now, guys?
Wait, what's eating your brain?
Nothing.
Do you
eating
see
our
these
brain.
little coral antennas on my head? Yeah, I
Yeah.
wasn't born with these. I went down there and then I gained them. And when I cut them off, they regrew.
I mean, I don't think they're eating your brain. I think they're just
That's
attached
why-
to your head.
That's what I told her.
I'm just very paranoid.
Okay. Cool.
I want to remain smart.
You and Smart do not belong in the same.
Guys, what if the coral headband is making me stupid?
Okay. Anyway.
Okay.
Is there anything you guys would like to do?
I
Can I
like
make
to
it a?
show.
Oh, go on.
I was gonna say I would like to show Lydia the brazier.
You're gonna swim down there?
I mean, I can bring them down there
Then offer it,
if it's
Liz.
possible.
That's what I was saying. I was saying.
Oh my
I was-
god.
I was saying, Sylphie, can you show Lydia where? Can you show Lydia to the brazier?
And then you're like, yeah, can I have a piece of paper?
And then that spiraled.
I didn't
It's-
mean for it to spiral that
It's fine.
bad. But...
Just do what you're gonna do so we can actually go
Um,
through this.
Yes.
Would you like me to take you down there? Can you breathe underwater?
I could try to hold my breath. I just want to get off the island, and I'm sure you and your friends want to as well.
Yeah, we really do.
So
A genuine question, how long can you hold your breath for?
so holding your breath is oh
Your
fuck.
Con modifier in
It's
minutes,
your-
And that's-
right?
Yeah.
I think it's
minutes.
literally just your con modifier in minutes.
Yeah.
Let me go on and double check it real quick. 3 minutes.
Is
Why
that
do you guys
enough?
have good lungs. God damn it, man.
You're a fucking bird. You should
Because
have
I
good lungs
actually didn't
too.
make my constitution a dump stat this time.
Did you
That's
really?
So real. That's so
That's
real.
crazy.
No, I didn't. I used to, but I didn't this time.
I didn't because I didn't think. Well, to be honest, with Tico being a bird, it would make sense for her to go in water in the first place, unless it's like obviously bathing, but like not underwater. So, to be honest, it wasn't her dump stat. It was just no. This is gonna be a stat that I'm gonna use for just in case. And
But doesn't
just in
con like give you good AC? Genuine question.
No.
no,
It's Dex for AC.
it's Dex for AC.
That's
On gives you.
I was like, it's either con or
Okay,
it's
we're gonna
Dex.
stop derailing this. You guys do make it to the water. Sorry, I wanna hurry this up because we derail so often.
He's waiting for us to get to that boss fight.
Nope, that's not it. You guys you take Lydia by the hand and you jump into the water and dive down. And Lydia, as you're going down, you can open your eyes and first of all, the ocean itself looks pristine. You never noticed it before, but at least this part of the island and everything in it looks pristine, almost stopped in time. And you look, as you're going into this cave, you look around and you see etchings and markings of different mer people. You look over to the left and you see statues, kind of, to call on to see thieves again, kind of like the mer statues they have to destroy. They look like those. Holding weapons, like they're basically Triton people holding spears, holding swords, cutlasses, weapons of many different kinds. and there's different etchings and different depictions of tritons and mer people around these walls about basically the long and short of it is to sort of get food from a person, and then they slowly in the depictions they get food from a being, and then as they eat, as it shows them eating it, a few pieces later it shows them with merfolk type appendages off their body. And you look at the very end of this hallway, and you see broken, like a lot of rubble on the ground and cracks in the ceiling, but you see a mural above a brazier filled with stones. And you see in the mural is two humans, one holding a torch and the other cutting their wrist.
Trigger warning.
And that is all to see, correct? There's nothing else to investigate, or would I have to do perception or investigation?
I mean, you can try
Is
investigating.
the brazier there as well?
Yeah, brazier. That's what I said.
Brazier,
did I
thank
not
you.
say
I
that?
always get that wrong.
I'm sorry. There was a brazier in the end of the room filled with stones. If you
Okay.
would like to investigation, you totally can.
I'm gonna try and roll for investigation.
Okay.
Ah, 4, 6. That's okay.
Everyone else is gonna freak out, but you find a butterfly.
A
Oh my
butterfly.
god.
Catch it! Oh my god!
Like a
can I-
water
oh,
butterfly.
can I
A
touch
butterfly
it?
that seems to be flapping and floating in the water.
Catch it.
This one, its wings seem to be icy and spectral.
Catch it.
She'll be off put by what she sees, and she doesn't want to go near it.
Okay. Yeah,
Can
there's
I,
a
can
there's
I go
a
off and catch it?
you can roll animal handling.
Fuck yeah. What am I?
there's
Animal
a-
handling?
Animal handling. There's a thing in this campaign where if you're investigating or perceiving something and you get a
13.
really low number, you see a butterfly more than
'Cause you
likely.
don't see shit.
Okay.
In the Legends of Lux campaign, there is a player who's collecting butterflies every time that he gets a low investigation or perception check.
In this campaign, it's Liz. Or sorry, it's Sophie.
Yeah,
It's
I'll say
it's
that
a butterfly.
that can catch the frost butterfly.
It's with the water
Yeah?
butterfly now.
Shut up, Vice.
I did
How
it
much-
3 times. Sorry.
How
It's
long
with
have
the
they
water
been
butterfly
underwater for
now.
now?
I hope they have babies.
You guys have been underwater for about 2 minutes now.
So they have seen everything, correct? Or is there more?
I mean, that's as much as they can find.
Okay. Are you okay to head back?
She'll give you a thumbs up to get above water
Okay.
again.
Okay, we're gonna quickly go back to the surface.
You guys bolt out of there and you make your way to the surface. Sylphie, your coral has grown more.
No! Why me?
It looks literally like a crown now.
Hello?
Have you guys
Question mark?
have you tried getting away from the island? Getting past the bay?
No, because some villagers, because some people in the town said that they tried and they weren't successful. So, to be quite honest, I don't think we want to give that a go.
My head's itchy.
Show me this town that you're on about.
the one that we were talking about before that looks run down and like a bunch of ships. Yep, that town. Remember?
Yeah. Can you show me the town?
You noticed, by the way, Lydia, Tico's hand looks a little see-through.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
Your hand?
What do you mean? Oh, like,
Tico, you don't see it.
why is my hand claw? I'm just now realizing this. You know, I kind of go back. I kind of miss my hands. You
I miss
know,
my white tails.
they they're not feeling. I'm not really. What is it that you say, Sophie? Vibing with it.
I'm sorry, what?
Does Sophie say like? Doesn't Sophie say like vibing with it or like it's not? I was saying like.
I think that was me. I think that was me saying I'm not vibing with it.
Yeah. So I was just like, Tico's just sitting there like, I'm not really. How does Sophie say it? I'm not vibing with it.
Nice.
The town?
Yeah, the town. Follow me.
As you guys
And
are
I
making
am the
your way,
navigator. Fuck you, Flub.
as you guys are making your way through this forest, eventually you do come across near the beach, but a little bit further off. It would be in like the gills region of this shark. You look around, and Lydia, you don't see anybody. Just broken down buildings.
Can she go over to the town to investigate it?
Yeah.
That's,
You
yeah.
make your way through, and Tico, Rosie, Sylphina, you see a crap ton of people just walking around doing their day-to-day thing, just very, very disheartened and very, like, out of it.
I have a question.
Hmm.
Has anyone else noticed a change in my coral headband? Because I can't see it. Could I feel a change or no?
I mean, yeah, you can feel up there. You can see. You can feel up there, yeah.
It just feels itchy to me.
Yeah. So yeah, you actually do come across. I have him written down. Hold on. The gentle giant.
Oh, that sounds really cute, actually.
Where is he? I have him written down. Carrick. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
He walks over and just goes,
Oh, hey guys. How's it going?
Hey, Carrick.
You're
I know.
huge.
We met yesterday.
Don't mind her. Anyway, how are you doing?
Just the same as usual. Who's this?
Oh, a lucky person that didn't eat the witch's food.
You, by the way, Lydia, you see all of them looking and talking to nothing.
Got it.
Oh, it's basically like we see dead people, like,
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
It's good though now.
real.
Well, granted,
Oh,
I'm
you
already
just
wearing a
have to
helmet.
involve schizophrenia in every single one of your campaigns, don't you?
I am sorry.
What's this?
While they speak with whatever entity, can I have Lydia investigate the town?
Yeah, sure. You investigate the town. Weirdly enough, you're looking at different objects in their own place. You look away and you look back and they have moved. Just like very slightly.
Interesting.
But while you're looking at stuff, nothing's moving. to you guys, whatever she's looking at is still moving. But it's kind of like two different altered perceptions.
Know what that kind of sounds like, Flo?
What?
What
No,
you think I
shut the
brought?
fuck up. My theory is right.
Anyway, continuing on.
You look
Yeah,
around.
so-
Is 1 second, Lydia? Is there anything you're specifically looking for?
I'm going to be looking for evidence of the townsfolk that they mentioned prior, because seeing how they're acting, obviously she's gonna put two and two together that
Yeah.
they're seeing something that she isn't. So
Mhm.
she's just trying to find evidence of life.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
17.
You look away from a grounded spot on the ground. You look back, and there's a small footprint, barely indented down into the ground.
Okay.
Anyway,
So what brings you to you three back here?
Well, we saw this temple thing, I guess, on top of the mountain. And that's where we got
Temple.
this torch from.
I don't know of any temple up there.
Yeah, well, the top of that mountain is apparently you can phase through it. It's not actually there.
Hmm. That's weird. Okay. Have you found a
And it-
way to break the curse?
Maybe potentially. I mean, the bit of information that we have is there's a cave that's from what we've seen, or well, the other scene. There's a cave under the water that's has a brazier filled with stone and a lot of depictions and things. Maybe has something that we could use. Do you guys have any other way of putting it?
No, not
No,
really.
I think you kind of got it.
Hmm. Okay. Well. As
Oh, I
I've
also got this
said,
torch.
huh?
I also got this torch. Do you,
is it? Do you
it
still
has...
have it?
Yes, I've been holding it.
That's my
It's still
torch.
lit, by the way.
Yeah,
Wow, really?
Mm-hmm.
yes. I haven't waved it around or anything. I've been holding it.
Yeah. Either way, it's gonna be lit. And you see the he looks at it and looks back at you. Just
Okay.
There's also these characters. Can you understand or read these characters looking things?
Oh, no, I can't.
Hmm.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah, no, it's fine. Thanks. Yeah, I don't really know. Aside from the temple, the brazier. Oh, actually, the brazier did have a picture on top of it. You guys did. Uh, it was two people, right? One holding a torch and the other one cutting their wrists.
Uh-huh.
Do you think this torch might have something to do with it?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
Oh my!
Could be what we
Be-
need.
Wait, do you think if we were to go to our ship, I think I have there might be other torches on there. I might have one in my bag, maybe. if we have one there, if we have another torch there, we could probably use. Because I want to try something.
Well, okay. I was gonna say, what are I don't know. I was thinking like, what if I just take that one and then go down there and bring someone with
Well, I was saying
and
we
see if it
bring it.
works.
I was saying we take the other torch as a backup. We put the
That's
fire on
true,
this
yeah.
torch.
Yeah.
We put the fire on this torch to the other one, so that way, if the fire does go out when it goes underwater, we still have we still have the fire, and we don't have to go back up the mountain.
That's a good point. Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Wow. Why didn't we not think about that earlier?
I don't
Thanks.
know. I'm actually like slightly annoyed. Asshole. How dare you?
Who? Tico?
You!
Me?
No, you!
What did I do?
You! Yeah, I feel like this is a fucking wild goose chase.
It's not.
It's not. I think it's just
know.
I think it's just the fact that we're dumb. We did not think about that, and I'm
Okay.
so sad.
So, all right. What do you guys do now? Lydia, what are you doing? Besides looking around.
I'm gonna have her meet up back with the group.
Ow, fuck my eye. Okay.
All right.
I hate you.
Maybe you guys aren't as crazy, among other things, as you guys sound. There is something happening here. I just can't see what it is. What have you all been doing over here?
Oh, we were just talking to Craig.
Yeah, of course you were. What do you say?
Well, he was just asking. We were just filling him in on what we found so far. The brazier, the torch, which I have an idea. Do you happen to have a torch on you? One that's not lit?
Me?
Yes, you. Sorry.
Sorry, I don't. My backup torch is in my other bag.
How many bags do you
Is
have?
it closer to here than the ship? Actually, how close is the ship from here?
Oh,
Well,
sorry. Around 120 feet. By the way, I should mention to you, because Liz wasn't here when I mentioned it the first time. Whenever you guys first met Lydia looked at Sylphia or Sylphina and said, what did you say to her?
In a nutshell, I basically, oh, is your friend okay? They kind of just went silent and have this glazed look over the right. Oh, that's okay.
No,
No,
it's
the-
not
the-
about
the-
them
the-
looking familiar.
Yeah, they look familiar.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
About me?
yes, you.
Oh wow, that's okay. I
That's
don't know I don't know how do I handle that?
I don't know. I'm just telling you.
Nervous.
I mean,
No.
if it helps, outside character Flub did say that. No, I don't think Liz's character would know that.
What?
Yeah, my main concern is this fucking coral crown apparently.
Because you said something about Lydia, like, you said something about, Sylphia was on the, Sylphia? I mixed the names
Just call me
together.
Sophie,
Sophie!
guys.
I
Just
meant-
call me Sophie.
I'm thinking, because your name is so close to Sylvia, I'm thinking Sophia. I'm hating it. Anyway, Sophie, was on the ship, and, Lydia knew something about that.
Yeah.
That's what, yeah. That's why she looks familiar. To
Yeah.
Lydia, at least.
I remember you weren't here whenever she said that to you. But anyway, yeah, you're around 120 feet away from the ship.
Okay. Would your backup bag happen to be somewhere close by, so we don't have to walk all the way to the ship?
I'm sure we can just grab a part from one of these old ships, break it off, and make it into a makeshift torch.
But
I
it's
was kinda-
someone's house.
I would. Right, of course, it's someone's house. I was kind of kidding about having a torch. I don't carry one with me. Was Joke.
Ro-
You guys
Rosie?
know what jokes are, right?
I do
Yeah.
not.
Oh, okay. Back to the ship then?
Can we make a torch?
I mean,
Out of a tree, I'm sure. Yes.
Yeah.
Mr. DM, sir.
Yeah, you can.
I just don't want to go. I just want to take the time to go back to the ship, back over to the cave, and then try this out just for it to not work.
Okay, so
don't-
what are you specifically
No.
doing?
I vote making a torch.
Make a torch.
You're making a torch? Okay. I'll say you
Yes.
don't need to make a check. You just take a tree branch off of one of the trees, wrap a little cloth around it. You have a torch.
Yay!
Oh,
Alright,
sweet.
light that
Oh,
torch.
science is so cool.
Light that torch with the torch that we currently have, and dip it in water and see what happens.
Okay.
Not the one
You-
that I have. I'm not taking chances.
You light the other torch,
Real.
and the cloth around it seems to light up, and the edges of it glow with this green light. And the actual wood of the torch itself, the indentions of it start to light as well. And these etchings just appear through it.
Great.
And it starts to get
Now-
hot, I should say.
Now,
So, like, does it work underwater or what?
yeah, now dip it in the water.
You dip it
Depends
in
how
the
long
water?
your hand can last with
Yes.
it. He just said it gets hot.
You dip it in the
I mean, I've
water
been
and you
holding it for a
hear
while,
a
so.
Fuck.
and you look and it is lit.
Yes!
I fucking love but hate
Bird
science
brains
at the
for
same
the
time
win.
because
Bird
what is this
brain
bullshit?
science. Tico just sits there like,
Fucking
my brain does work.
fucking.
God, I thought it was just crazy.
I wish one of you guys had comprehend languages because that would have made this so much easier.
I don't know why you did it in like 2 different languages. You had
Primordial.
Abyssal and then.
Because he wants us to suffer. He is a
Oh, I
DM
know.
that makes us fucking
Okay,
suffer.
so then why was the mural under the water in Abyssal, but the one up top was in Primordial?
I,
See?
See?
I think it. Okay, I
Let's
have
just
to
get back to
contain
the
myself.
area for it.
Let's go. This could actually work. And I'm still not going in the water. Sorry. You
Yeah,
know, as
I'm
much-
gonna take Rosie with me because Rosie, I think, has 4 minutes underwater.
I thought it was
3. I also
Yeah.
have 3.
3.
3? Oh, okay.
Rosie
So
and
you can take
Lydia.
either or.
Okay, well, if I'm being honest, I might take Rosie anyways because Rosie does have a little teeny bit more knowledge of this.
They both have.
Also, Lydia's new. I don't want to traumatize Lydia that much.
Oh my god, you're not like
we find
Rosio?
another goddamn bird or butterfly.
No, I'm not gonna fireball a motherfucker out of the blue and not give a fuck about my teammates.
Oh
I'm not
no!
gonna burn
I
my
think he was
teammates
talking
alive.
about. I think he was talking about what happened with Eurus.
No, it was
No,
with
I
it was
know.
with Rosio. It was Rosio whenever they first met Vincent, trauma dumped, and then said, "Yeah, you're a part of the party now." Okay. That's
Yeah,
basically
I
what
prefer
happened.
not to do that. Like poor little Vinny boy. My little Vinny boy did not earn that. He didn't deserve that.
Anyway,
Poor Vinny. Yeah, we're Rosie, are you willing to come with me back down to the cave? I call it a
Yeah.
cave underwater.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
You take the torch. And
yeah,
I
if
will...
you'd like, you can go down. Just you won't be pulled along as quickly as they would.
No,
Same
I
with you,
would prefer
Tico.
that you stay there so you either don't drown
you
or be
think
traumatized.
You think I?
I'll stay above water.
I'm perfectly fine with staying right here.
Yeah, I don't want you to drown or be traumatized. Because I have a feeling someone's gonna be traumatized.
Okay, so you guys make your way to the bay, make your way to the cave area, jump in, and you hear that same tss, and you look over and the torch is still lit. As you are carrying it down below, being pulled by Sylphina, you take it over, this green glow lighting the cavern that you float through. You bring it over to the brazier. What do you do?
Rosie, are you going to light it? I wish we knew sign language.
Yeah, Rosie can't speak underwater.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I can
I guess
nod
I'm
my
just
head
gonna-
yes.
I mean, it's either that or I can literally just take your hand and guide you to the thing so you can light
I mean,
it.
I can see it.
Yeah, she can see
Then,
it. She's not
yeah.
helpless.
I don't know, man. I'm just like, do you understand me? Not yes
Okay.
or no type shit.
Do you light it?
Yes.
Okay. You bring the torch over, it lights and goes in between the stone, and you see around this the same kind of etching that was over the torch goes along the brazier and the cracks of it, and into the stone underneath, going between this entire area. You see this entire cavern light up with this opalescent light going throughout this whole thing. The different etchings on the walls glow. The eyes and the defined features of these Triton statues glow with the same green energy. And nothing else happens. What else do you do?
Can I take out my...
I bite my finger to draw a bit of blood.
Oh, I was gonna
I'm glad you
take
did.
out my knife and cut and
Okay.
cut my wrist.
Take 2 points of
Thank you,
damage.
Rosie, for having a brain.
I was literally about to. Damn.
There.
Okay. You bite your finger to draw some blood. It hurts. You wince as the blood floats up in the water.
And I try and guide it, put my finger in the fire for the little bit that I can.
You put your finger in the fire and you see the fire turn. For a brief moment, just a flash of red and then orange and then back to a lime green. As you look around, you see that same burst of energy go throughout the cavern. And all of you make me, even up on the surface. Well, actually, Lydia, don't make me shit.
Damn.
Because you because you didn't eat any of the food.
Don't want to let her cook.
She could have, but she didn't.
Oh,
Make
Because she was
me I believe it was a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution save.
Save
I have
throw.
proficiency with this. I'm so happy I have
Oh
proficiency.
no!
No fucking way.
No.
I got 13.
They're all
I got a 7. All y'all shut the fuck up.
Why are they all
Wait,
Oh.
Five, the fuck you mean?
Oh, okay. I
My
Now it's
shit.
the
oh,
guys.
Yours isn't loading for me, Willow.
neither
Okay.
is yours.
Your-
Like neither of yours are loading for me either.
From looking from the
Neither of yours
perspective
are
of
loaded.
Lydia, you and Tika, what are you guys doing up there, by the way?
I like to think that like while they were down there, Tika just like pulls a random deck of like cards or something. It's like, hey, want to play poker or something?
Do you
Oh,
have a
God.
deck of cards?
I'll say you can. Sure.
I was about to say, it was either that or I use like a feather. We'd just be like, hey, what? Draw in the sand with my feathers. Like,
I think I'm good. I'll keep an eye on the water for your friends.
anyway, yeah.
As you guys are doing that, you see Tico writhe over, and Tico, you have a splitting headache. Please do me a favor and take 10 points of psychic damage.
Oh, thank God, it's only 10. Oh,
And
I wanna...
Sylphina and Rosie,
I'm also gonna reload.
you both feel this writhing headache in your head. Both of you take me the same 10 points of damage.
I have 3.
Also, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. If you need me, just I won't be able to hear you. Never mind. I'll
Okay.
be back.
So I
I'll
would
be back.
take 9 points because I have 3. I'm sorry. 7 because I would.
Just-
I have
just
3 10
Type
points.
10 in the thing and then press damage. It automatically does it.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
You've been playing D&D for half of a year.
Oh yeah, and I usually remove the jump points and
Don't.
type in 7.
Oh my god.
Listen.
Okay. But you all feel the searing headache. And you hear, all of you inside of your mind. Wait, hold on.
Why won't you accept the gift of the island? None of you are worthy. None of you deserve what I have give and what I will give.
Wait, I have a question. Did whoever spoke just hear Rosie go, fuck you?
No.
Damn it.
And Rosie's underwater, so if you say that, you're gonna run out of time.
Yeah, no.
Excuse me.
Hmm?
Did you say why won't you accept the gift of the island?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
That is what you hear, as well as... hold on.
Back.
I'm just writing it for
You
note
missed
purposes, that's
something.
all.
Ice.
Oh, that's wonderful.
B, can you tell him what she said?
A voice enters the party's mind, Lydia excluded. Why won't you accept the gift of the island? None of you are worthy.
Thank you. That's what you hear in your mind as you get the searing headache as you writhe over. And you all have a sense of urgency to head back to the temple.
Hey, Tico, what's going on? What's happening?
I don't fucking know. What happened?
Easy, easy. Hey, I got you. Come on your feet. On your feet. I got you.
Where are the other two?
Crap, they're under the water still.
Rosie,
Yeah.
make a separate Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
9.
As you slowly start to black out.
oh no.
Oh.
How far are they?
Okay, I have a question.
Hmm.
Can I give Rosie a little bit of air?
Oh, you're doing a
Worth
fucking
it?
Darwin, aren't you?
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think that would work.
No, it
Little
would.
Darwin.
It would.
Wait, what?
Technically,
Oh,
because
you're...
okay, they are an air and water breather. They have air and they can convert the water into oxygen for them to breathe.
That's right.
That
I
being
forgot that's actually
said-
how that works.
I totally forgot that you named it a Darwin, and I was like, oh.
Because
Put two and two
in
together.
The Amazing World of Gumball,
And-
the house is
I
drowning.
I
remember that
Darwin
episode,
kisses
yeah.
Gumball to give him air, and he's like, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah, sure.
He's like, oh, thanks.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, do I need to roll anything?
No.
Okay, I guess I'm
Roll
just
to
gonna
breathe.
Do a breathe. I guess I'm just gonna do a Darwin on Rosie.
Yeah. Rosie, with the fleeting amount of consciousness for the lack of air going to into your lungs, you see Sylphina come over and push air into your lungs. With a kiss.
Oh.
Oh.
It had to be mouth. It has to be mouth to mouth. I don't know how else to describe
but not
that.
like okay.
I mean, you could have just said,
Okay.
like...
Yeah.
Would
Just
you
like
reverse CPR?
Basically, yeah. So Rosie, Sylphina comes over and reverse CPRs you.
That-
well, I mean that was a part of CPR, so like step 1 of CPR. I don't know.
and you regain your consciousness back.
At that point, just call it a kiss. Reverse CPR is just fucking me.
Okay, you guys can make it out, but again, that urgency in the back of your mind is still pleading for you to get back to the temple. This is what it specifically is giving you an idea of: get back to temple.
Okay, I'm gonna drag Rosie in a hurry to get back.
You're gonna drag Rosie?
Yeah,
Man.
because they're also like not doing too hot, I would assume. Because they almost blacked the fuck out.
Rosie, I say you're up now that you got the air.
Okay.
But yeah, what do you guys all do? Besides you run toward the mountain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh
all
yeah.
of you, okay.
I was like say like right as they get up, Tico looks at Lee and just says, "Something's taking us back to the mountain. We need to go. We need to go back to that temple."
Okay, let's go then.
As you guys
Time
are
for
running
more
through
fucking climbing.
the forest. Hold on.
Oh god.
Rosie, you step on a rune.
Do I
Brother, you hate us. You just hate us.
And you become smoke.
Oh, that's fucking great.
What?
Hey, where'd your friend go?
I'm just going to continue
I'm
my
just-
way towards the fucking.
Yeah, okay, you can.
You're just like,
Like,
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
I just get there a lot faster than you guys.
You
Can they
guys- you
still
get
see
there.
me?
Very vaguely.
You're fucking smoke.
Just
I'm
like,
literally just in shock. Like, where did she fucking go?
Wait, the runes that I stepped on before. I like to think that Tico is just doing like just moving. Well, if the runes did something to her but nothing to me, maybe it's something with her. I mean, if anything, that just means she's still here, just not completely visible. I guess. Maybe.
I mean,
Let's
that's
get
one way
back
to
to
look at
the
it, yeah.
temple.
Yeah, I mean, knowing Rosie, she probably just has more sense of urgency than us, and is probably on her way to the temple. So, let's just assume that.
All right.
Yeah, Rosie,
Oh,
you
okay.
you make it before everyone else, and you
Yeah, bitch.
have a sense. You can't do it right now since you can't bleed, but you have a sense that you need to bleed in the brazier at the end of the hall.
What if I have a question? What if I do it? Or does it have to be like the same person
No, it doesn't have to be the same person.
to
All
oh,
of
okay.
you feel that. It's just
Yeah.
that's Rosie's the first one there, so.
Yeah.
But you guys can all make your way up. Make me athletics checks, please.
Not again.
All of us?
If you're climbing.
Well, you didn't tell me that, but hey, I'll take it.
I sob on a daily basis. I cry.
It's the only way to get up to the temple is to climb?
Yeah.
Climb or parkour, I guess.
All right.
Would parkour be
athletics.
acrobatics at that point?
It would. It would.
It would.
Bitch, I
8.
got a good number on my athletics.
If only. If only I would've
Sophina,
won.
you make it up. Tico, you feel the familiar sensation of falling flat on your face.
Tag!
Lydia, you follow suit.
Got it?
Both of you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
You got it.
For some reason, I can only see my own rolls.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
I
D&D Beyond's being weird, but just refresh your page
Yeah.
and then you'll be able to see it.
I did, and it's still doing it.
That's weird.
Yeah, I'm refreshing.
I
again.
refreshed and it like showed up for me. Everyone else is. I don't know why it's
yeah.
not doing it immediately.
eventually, Sylphina, you get there, and you see a puff of smoke nearing the end of the hallway.
Oh, what's up, Rosie? No, just kidding. Are you okay? Like, are you hurt?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how to reverse this other than going to see the witch, but I don't think she's gonna want to see us. But other than
Can
that,
I
I feel
understand
fine.
them?
Yeah, you can understand them.
Can I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll figure that out. Right now, we need to. I have this strong urge to bleed.
Is Lydia in the campaign on D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't see their rolls.
I can't
Really?
either.
Oh no, I'm dumb. Alright, no, I'm just stupid. I'm so used to there being 3 rolls. So whenever I see it. I just like, whenever I see Lydia, I'm like, oh, that must be like Rosie. I'm like, now I'm seeing it. I'm just blind.
No, I'm pretty sure mine in D&D Beyond is my first sketch.
No, I mean, like, I'm looking at the names. I'm looking at the profile pictures. Or no, I was looking at the dice and like the rolls. So I was like,
Oh.
so I just saw 3 rolls and I was like, okay, so that must be me, Liz, or Sophie, and Rosie. And I'm
Okay.
like, oh, wait a minute. There's names.
Okay. You make your way up there. And eventually, I'll say you don't need to roll anymore, but Tico and Lydia, you can make your way into the house. The temple. Lydia, you go to grab on a rock that you see Tico go into, and your hand goes through it.
What the hell?
Don't have time to ask questions. Come on. Tico just starts helping her up.
Yeah,
Okay.
you help her out, and eventually, yeah, same thing I've described before. This hallway is extremely long, longer than what it looks like the mountain would even hold. And the floors are slick with polished material, and Tico.
Yes.
Sylphina, you both have a incredibly strong urge to put some amount of blood, of your own blood, into the brazier at the end of the hall.
Alright, so suddenly I'm going competitive and charging there.
What are you gonna do? Run through Rosie? Literally?
Rosie's fucking smoke,
If you
bro.
run
That's
through
why I
Rosie,
said lit-
Rosie, take 12 points of, I don't know,
None
force damage.
I don't even
I
think
didn't
Are you
even say
serious?
I was running through Rosie.
Okay.
I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, because like I
No.
literally just saved them only to damage to them. Be so for real.
No, but I mean, if you do run through her, she will take damage.
No, I'm going to juke them.
Okay. You run by, you run past her. Rosie, you get an opportunity attack. No, I'm joking.
Fuck you, man! Right after I saved you. Crazy. I see how it is.
No,
Should've left you
you
down
get
there.
over there. What do? You're at the brazier. You hear this screaming in your head to cut. You hear,
I'm
cut,
cutting.
cut,
I'm
cut, cut.
cutting. I'm
The-
cutting. I'm cutting.
to which
Trigger warning.
to which
Which
I
is
want you
just
to
D&D.
know to which I want you to know that this is for campaign purposes and no one is actually doing self-harm.
Yeah, you cut it. You cut your own wrist, and you see a blue energy pulse through this entire area.
And YouTube, I forgot you're streaming on YouTube too.
Yep, you're
okay?
good. Then it goes back to green, and you feel the voices stop. Everyone else, you still hear her screaming in the back of your head.
I'm fucking bolting that shit.
All right, you run over. What do you do?
One of my daggers, one of my fingers. Yeah, one of my fingers.
Talons?
And no, they're actual fingers. It's like actual hands.
Oh, okay.
I was looking up. Yeah, no. Though my feet are talons. My feet are closer to talons, actually.
Okay.
That's the only part that doesn't count. Anyway, just nick a little bit of my finger to bleed.
I love Tick's comment. Tell me, do you bleed? Anyway, you cut your finger, and you see this. The fire turns to a black energy, and it pulses through this entire cavern, and then goes back to green, and you don't hear the voices anymore. Rosie, you still hear screaming in your head.
Can she bleed?
Oh. I don't know how to
How do we-
undo
how do
my
we help?
smoke shit.
Smoke shit.
Good.
Can I try stabbing them
No.
respectfully?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I
I don't think
mean-
it's gonna work.
Am I still bleeding from my finger? Like, if I look at
No.
it, is there still... No.
Tell us.
Hmm?
I don't know. Could I? Do you think if I were to use elementalism, I could just slightly do something? I don't know.
I have a question.
I could do scope element. And
How
like,
long are you waiting to do this?
What do you
What are you saying,
mean?
Mr.?
Like, how long are you waiting to think of something to do?
Well, I have a question, first of all.
Yeah.
I was thinking, because you said elementalism, absorb elements. I don't think I can, but I just wanted to know.
I don't
No.
think that would
That's what I
work.
thought.
I was saying elementalism.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to double check.
I was gonna say we probably use elementalism. Then, no, that wouldn't work. This isn't like a construct. That I can't just do that.
No.
This isn't like a soul out of their body. Yeah.
Rosie, while you're waiting, take 4 points of psychic damage.
That's crazy.
Okay.
So how long are you waiting?
I was assuming
I need an answer.
that was off.
Oh, I thought you were asking Rosie.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm asking Rosie. Rosie hasn't given me an answer.
Oh.
Okay, I don't know what to do.
How long are you waiting? I need any number.
A minute.
Yeah, a minute.
Okay, you wait a minute, and it's you're still in your smoky form.
Maybe think about being a physical being again.
That's
Oh, no,
kind of smart, but it's funny.
I don't know. Just try it.
No, I
You
know. It
can't
was just funny.
fucking try not being smoked by thinking about it?
By waiting this minute, take 10 points of psychic damage.
Alright, so I don't think you have enough time to argue. I fear.
You said how many?
10.
I don't
I'll just
know, maybe.
tell you now. You guys wait about 5 minutes, and throughout this time, you feel this searing pain in the back of your head. It gets worse and worse with every minute. But after the 10 minutes, you see the parts of your body start to solidify, and you become a person again.
Okay. I'm gonna go run over and fucking put blood in the brazier.
Okay, take 1 piercing damage as you cut your finger, and you can put it in, and you see this red energy pulse throughout this entire cavern, and the voices stop.
This
Fucking finally.
has
Thought that
gotta
wasn't
be
fucking annoying.
the worst curse I think I've ever been put on. I've been put in.
Isn't this
Oh!
the only purse you've been put?
I don't know. And you know what? Knowing Tico,
So far,
probably
yeah.
is, probably isn't. I don't know. Tico's done a lot of things. She probably has been put into a curse by accident.
Fair.
I don't know. It's Tico. Random shit happens there.
Okay. After a few minutes of you waiting around in here, catching your this dread take over you of this, you guys feel the parts of your body that were starting to transform. You feel it dissolve. The coral on your head starts to crack, break, and fall off.
Oh, my crown.
You see the coral that was growing on your body that sort of like it started to become like a fan dress on you, Tico.
Ew. Hate dress.
Huh?
Uncomfortable. Ugh.
And it started to break off. And for you, the antennas, Rosie, they start to shrivel and fall off.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna miss the little fan coral designs on my cloak.
You guys are free from the curse.
Finally.
You guys look better now. That's good.
I have never felt so much pain in my life.
Yeah, that was
No.
on a scale of 1 to 10, around a 9.
You know, compared to being struck down by lightning, yeah, no, this is actually pretty better. This feels so much better.
Well,
2
now
fucking
that's-
hours to solve a riddle.
Literally, it was not that
God.
hard,
Literally.
guys.
I don't know why we didn't think about just using the because that makes so much sense, but at the same time, that was just so dumb.
It made too much sense.
It made
So we
too
thought
much.
it was dumb. When you
Oh my
overthink it
God.
so much, you just literally fucking gloss over the idea. Hey, what if it's this? Like, no, that's
It,
I hate it here.
which is funny because you know when, you know. Anyway, aside from my pain and internal dread, hey, look, we're free. I get to see my nephews again.
So,
Maybe.
what do you guys do now? You have been free from the curse. You guys are just sitting in this hallway. Not much else.
I turned to Tico. Do you want to check on the townsfolk?
Exactly. Yep.
Okay.
Look at everyone else.
If checking on them can lead us to building a boat or fixing something to get off this island, I'm with you.
Boat?
We have one,
We do
but I
have.
just want to check on the villagers.
Yeah.
Boat.
Then let's go.
What? Okay, Liz, why do you keep
Okay.
saying boat?
I think it's her
Because-
as scope
Yes.
Okay.
because remember how she was literally the first session she was introduced. She was like, "Boat needs repair. Fix boat. Boat
It's,
fix."
it's
job
like I was
happy."
having a little stroke over the like
Because of the shape it was in.
Yeah, like
yeah.
you straight
It
up.
was almost like I just needed to. Like it was just a little itch in my brain that was patched, you know?
Yeah. Okay. You guys make your way back out to the to where you can see out, and the town looks quiet. No movement.
Nothing.
You guys don't see anything.
Not even like
Okay.
people. Not even like traces of people.
Well, I mean, you're pretty high up. Do you guys actually go down there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I thought you meant like, yeah. Here's a little skip to the town. Okay. No. I got scared.
No, no. Okay. Yeah. You guys do make your way down into the town and bringing yourselves back to there, and there's nothing happening. But same thing I showed, same thing that Lilith saw.
Lilith?
Did I say Lilith?
You said
Yeah.
Lydia.
Mommy?
Not Lilith.
Wrong
no.
one, Liz.
Lydia. Same thing Lilith that Lydia saw is the same, like you look away from something, you look back, it is moved.
Okay.
You look away from the ground for a second and you look back and you see heavy footprints in front of you.
And Tico just kind of looks up and is like, I'm like, Tico just tries to like hug. I want Tico to just try and hug.
Nothing. You go through air.
I'm crying. Leave it to me to get attached to someone that we've only met for like 2 sessions. 2 sessions.
No, real, cause same.
I was like sit there and I'm just like I just kind of like Tico just kind of sits there, tears like kind of welling in their eyes, and she's just kind of like, we broke the curse. Then she just like falls down there and he's just like, he did it. Tico's just broken. She's
Yeah.
sad.
You just hear the wind drifting by. One of you make me a perception check, or you can use your passive. I don't mind which one.
Passive
14.
perception is 15.
Mine is
Mine's
14.
14. Can we
You
all
can
do
either,
it? Honestly.
You can either use that or you can roll. It's up to you.
I'm
I
cool
think
with
I'll
my
use
14.
it.
I will use that.
Yeah, I'll use it.
What about you, Lydia?
I'll go on and use my. I'm gonna just roll for it.
Okay.
Godspeed.
Where did that go?
20.
That's still not fucking loading for me.
20. Okay. Unnatural 20.
Oh,
Dirty.
Whoever got above a 16,
real.
is
Damn.
any of your passives above a 16?
No.
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 Damn it. Okay. Rosie, you see on a sign next to a house, one of these makeshift houses. It looks like to be a captain's quarters ripped off of a boat, turned into a tiny little shack.
So I see this and not the one who rolled.
Did I say Rosie?
Yes.
I meant Lydia. You see this, and you see written on a small sign next to it, Alexander.
Oh, mother. Sorry.
May I go investigate the area?
Yeah. You go over to it, and you see what looks to be a makeshift garden, kind of wilted flowers outside of it, planted in the grass. Do you go inside the building at all?
I do.
You see the back wall is like a glass, kind of stained. You see what looks to be old plates of food that seems to have rotten from long ago, placed on the table and on the countertops. And growing on the walls and in the bed and everywhere around this room is vines and flowers growing out of the wall.
She wasn't lying about him.
You hear the waves and you hear the wind. What
Can I
now?
have her exit the building? Oh, go on.
No, I was just gonna say what now.
I'm gonna have her exit the building.
Okay.
and regroup.
Mm-hmm. You can regroup with them as Tico is on her knees, hugging the air, or trying to.
I put
Why
my
don't we-
hand on Tico's shoulder in comfort.
You know what? Flub.
Hmm.
Would it be too late for them?
To break the curse,
Yes.
given as you guys had a couple days to practice, or not to practice, to prep, and to actually complete it before you fully faded. I'll give you common knowledge, probably not.
Yeah, Tico's crying. They're just Tico sobbing. Well, just trying to hug the air.
Yeah. So what do you do when you get over there? Fuck, Lydia.
I'm sorry about whoever you saw, but I don't think anything can be done. Let's work on getting out of here before something even worse happens.
As much as I agree, I don't think we're done here yet. Tico just stands up. I think there's still something left that we need to do. And that witch has the most. That witch is a problem in the center of it all.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Tico looks you dead in the eyes and says, I am more certain about this than I have ever been about anything else.
Okay. So where do you go?
I'm going to
I
the
start
witch's
walking to the witch's cave.
Yep. Okay.
cave. These souls deserve to be free.
You guys
Like,
make your way to
Can I make sure to avoid runes,
Yeah,
please?
yeah. This time,
Yeah.
yeah, you can make sure to avoid ruins.
yeah.
Sophina, do you have
But-
Fey blood? Just wondering.
Actually, I think I do.
Let me see.
What? I know you guys literally talked about this yesterday too. That's the funny thing.
I
We-
don't know.
I
if
know
you
y'all-
do. I think I rolled a con save for you, and I got you a natural 20. On
Ooh.
accident.
I'll take it though.
uh,
But
Let
I
me
think I
see.
do.
let me see. Species, hybrid, simic hybrid.
Yeah, but my mother was a human and my father was a CL. Well, maybe I don't.
Oh, maybe you
Sea
do.
elf? Then probably,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll say that you guys don't hit any runes, but you make it to the now to sit. Who's Rosie 20,005?
That is.
Oh,
I
that's one of my
promise
friends.
that's not.
That must be one of my friends, actually.
That's really funny.
Yeah. No,
Um,
yep. That's one of my friends.
So, you make your way to the base, and you hear deep in the cave.
You ungrateful black rats.
before we go into this cave, Tico just kind of stands there and says, "For you know, I don't know what it is about me, but that sense of freedom that people deserve just keeps coming back. Happened while we were on Gallows Reach, and it's happening again. I don't want them to be trapped here."
That's understandable.
Do you say this to the cave?
You
No, I said this to them.
Okay.
you know what? You guys just got a curse lifted off of you. Let's not piss off the thing that placed it there. Let me go. You guys stay out here.
Part of me is like, no, but another part of me is like, you have a point. Bye.
May I enter?
Yeah.
Lydia enters the cave.
You enter the cave,
on.
sitting exactly where she was. Same beautiful figure.
Oh,
Hey, Sylvia.
hello.
I'm gonna have
You-
Lydia go over to her.
Mm-hmm. Your friends aren't wanted in here anymore.
Wait, can we get that? Can we get you a straw hat as well? What am I Luffy now? Oh my god! Wait, hold on a minute. It just hit me.
Frost, I swear to God.
Hey guys,
I'm sorry.
What did
I
you
can
say?
understand why you would be upset.
as you said before, people don't accept it. I only try giving what I can, freeing those who can.
I saw his home, Alexander's.
When you say that, he looks up at you, or she looks up at you.
You saw him?
Not him, but his home. The flowers outside that were wilted, the vines growing along the
He used to love to garden.
having been taught. I'm sure you did. Sylvia. I go to you to relate one person to another who has also lost people in her life. There are souls that are trapped down there. And you know that, don't you?
I don't trap them.
I know
I
you
set
don't.
them free.
I'm sure you do, in a way. Why don't we visit his home together? Just you and me, out of this cave, outside.
I don't think the villagers would be happy to see me.
Why is that? You could tell me.
From what you've said, I trap people here. They might not see it as such. It's your friends say it as such.
I'm gonna have Lydia grab her hand and kind of like cup her hand with the two, feeling that cold feeling her cold hand. Let's end a chapter and start anew. You're deserving of that. You mean no harm. Deep down, I know you don't. Let them go, Sylvia. Letting them go will allow you to free yourself from this pain, from this cave.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, God.
Oh God, no.
You interrupted a really good moment. I just want you to know that.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I'm gonna fucking die.
What did you get?
I got a 3.
You got a natural 1.
Homegrown, baby.
Homegrown natural 1.
Oh, good God.
Hang on. In honor.
Is there anything I can do to...
I will say,
Okay.
with how you have worded it, it was quite moving to her. I'll say you can roll with advantage. That's fine.
Another persuasion?
Yep.
$15.
Okay. I'll say that's enough.
Oh my God.
Wait, no. Shit. No, what I meant was at advantages and you could just roll it again.
Understood. Would you like me to re-roll?
You already rolled.
Okay.
And you take the first one that was rolled.
This was before their DM said that, though.
That's what rolling with advantage is.
I clicked on advantage. Like I
Yeah.
right-clicked and then...
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't
Here-
see that.
here's
'cause
the thing.
Nothing's loading for me.
Okay.
Here's the
no,
thing.
no.
When you rolled it once, and I gave you advantage, that means that you just roll it one more time and take the higher of the two.
Okay. I misunderstood. I do apologize.
It's not your fault. You're fine.
You're
You
good, you're good.
got a 7 though. Because the
Okay.
first roll of that advantage was a 5 plus 2.
Okay.
Okay. Is there anything you can do? Hold on.
If not, then that's okay. The dice have spoken.
The dice gods have spoken.
Oh my God, no! Wait, I have a +5 in persuasion too.
I know. I was seeing that.
Do you
I
think?
have a +8 in persuasion.
I have a plus
I was
1.
gonna say-
All y'all bitches. I hate y'all.
I was gonna say, can I like come
They've
in?
already
Because
they've already got persuasion or advantage.
no, I mean, I was gonna say Tika without weapons because she knows herself, and she doesn't want to come off as hateful or spiteful. I was gonna say like Tico takes her weapons off and leaves them with Rosie and Sophie, and just like walks in just to talk. Could
Okay.
she?
You see Lydia. She. Oh, God. She pulls away just slightly. I don't think they'd. And then at that moment, Tico and Rosie walk in.
No.
Rosie.
Please, let me
Easy.
speak.
You see, she kind of like a facade takes away from her face, and it looks older and meaner. She looks at you, Tico and Rosie.
No. You are ungrateful.
And so were you.
Tico.
You me let me cook, alright? You took the love that you had for granted. You have trapped yourself, caged yourself in your own sorrow and dread. I no, no one, and I believe that no one should ever be trapped in any form of a cage. I do not, I don't despise you for what you've done to the people in the town or to us. What I truly despise is what you've done to yourself. You have trapped yourself in something that you only you could have made. And I want to help you break out of it. I, as Tico Screech, I want to free you. I want to free him. I want to free all of them. So, with no weapons in hand, our hands bound together, we can go to his home, your home with him, your love, and we can see them off together.
Okay. Persuasion. I'll say with advantage with what Lydia was saying.
All right. Dirty 20!
Let me see.
Let him cook.
I said,
Let
let him go.
cook.
Oh my god. Dirty 20, okay. You
So shut the fuck up and take my hand and skip with me down to hell.
you see her face goes back to the basically perfect looking face that you saw before. Still with like a sort of distrust for you.
Tico looks at her, just her, does not pay any attention to anything else, and just says, and reaches her hand out and says, "You may not trust me, but I feel I can trust your, not just you, but your love for Alexander. It's love like that is not something that can just be thrown away. So if you are willing, with her hand still outstretched, or just like outstretching her hands, just if you're willing, please, let's go together."
She looks at you, looks at Lydia's hand, Maybe that's why I can't let go. And he or she takes both of your hands.
Tico looks at Lydia and just kind of gives like a nod. I'm ready.
Come on. Let's get you out this cave.
You guys take her
To the entrance of the cave. As she gets hit by the sun, you see she just like covers her eyes. Seems as if she hasn't seen the sun in a while.
Pick the
It's
sun.
Hmm.
Go ahead.
no, you go ahead.
No, I want you to say what you're saying first, because I feel like it would make more. It would
Yeah.
be
Okay.
a bit more.
She just looks and just goes, "It's bright and beautiful."
You know, something that my mother used to tell me was the sun's light is a resemble of breaking an everlasting night's shackle on the world. So, whenever hey, I tend to make the most out of every little moment. It
Hmm.
helps.
And she takes your guys' hands and follows you down, eventually getting to where the area is for where the village is. And she looks scared. She looks terrified.
Don't wait. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Am I back
wait.
with them at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just wanted to know. Just wanted to know.
So, Tico just kind of like tightens her grip on her hand like a little bit, just to be like, don't be scared. They won't hurt you. She looks over, she looks into the empty village and smiles, hoping that, hoping that someone would understand and kind of not make her, just kind of move forward.
You don't hear anything, but you blink and you see a set of footprints moving forward. And you see her looking up into what looks to be someone much taller than her, through her eyes. And you see tears start to well up.
Can I look at is there a pair of footprints that I can look at?
Yeah, there's a pair of footprints that are getting closer to you and getting closer to her.
Can I see what they look like?
They're footprints. You mean like
You-
what the patterns are in the footprints?
Yes.
You see they're kind of starish. Like a starfish, sort of.
Yeah. Alright. That's it for B. For now.
Mm-hmm. Do any of you guys do anything?
I'm just
I'm gonna
following.
give it a moment.
Yeah.
Just watch it.
You see, she looks up at this invisible figure. You see the footprints, stationary at first, and get closer. And then eventually, you hear, I'm sorry. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to trap you. Please. Don't be mad at me. I know. I'm sorry. That's all I can say. Okay. Yeah. Yes, my love. And you see in a swift moment, it seems as if she is being hugged. And then after a second, kissed. And then after a second, nothing. The more you blink, the footprints don't change. They don't move. Nothing in the village moves. As you hear the wind and the waves crashing on the rocks, she looks at you with tears welled in her eyes and a sadness overcome by a million fears. She looks at you all. Thank you.
Of course, Sylvia.
Hiko looks up at her and just kind of like. Hiko reaches her hand out and almost to like shake her hand, but then just decides to open her arms for a hug.
Oh. She hugs you back.
While she's hugging Tico, Tico just says, never shackle yourself in the darkness. Always remember the light. And then she lets go.
She smiles at you and walks over to Alexander's hut and walks inside and shuts the door. What do you all do now?
Again, just sitting, listening,
I think.
because I'm... Go on.
Oh. Seems like that's a mission well done.
Ready
Can anybody
for
grab my
back to
weapons?
ship? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure someone
Yeah.
grabbed him.
Come on.
All right.
Let's officially get out of here.
Another day and another. Oh, I just want to go to sleep again.
You guys wouldn't happen to have a map and directions to the nearest port, would you?
Nope.
Well, unfortunately not. But before I get some sleep, I do need to do some charting. So if you wish to give me any information or anything, I'll gladly listen. Most of my maps were destroyed anyway.
I'll see
I
if
need to
I
go
have
check on
any
the
in my
boat.
bag. Come on.
Yeah, let's
Alright.
just all head there. About what
We're-
time of day is it?
It's getting a bit later.
Descriptive.
Around like 8 o'clock.
Thank you.
So while walking back, can I just propose that we rest for the night and then set sail in the morning?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. And with
As
that,
long as I see my pretty little ship.
you
all's good.
guys can make your way back to the ship. You can hop onto it, finally explaining to Lydia that the Navy ship is your ship.
Yeah, that's a very helpful detail. Just saying.
A bunch of non-royals with a royal ship.
Well,
Stole it.
Fine.
I mean, so far we haven't ran into.
Don't
Say it again.
jinx it.
Say it again. Say it again.
Okay.
No,
How about
no.
we just turn in for the night? Actually, I'm going to work. I got maps to make. I got things I need to do. I have to. Kiko just like grabs her compass and just like I have to chart maps. I need to.
Don't I have a map of this island?
Yeah.
Or did I leave? Okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, from here, if we're planning on going anywhere, I should try and get at least some form of direction.
Well, I'll hand Tico the map I found anyways. Like, here, at it.
Thank you. She just kind of takes it and holds it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to work on making a bigger map for us to view, and see if we have any get us a direction.
I'll see if I can help with anything that I have. I'll just check my bag and give you any information.
Thank you.
Okay. And with that, we can end the session. Hee. How'd you guys enjoy it?
Okay.
It was
That
good.
took way too fucking long to figure out, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real.
Can you guys see why I wanted
You
to name
hate
it A
us.
Widow's Widow?
Yeah. And I like the fact. So, I feel like because I feel like what Tigo did was a surprise to everyone. Because whenever shut the fuck up, best views, you ruined the moment. Anyway.
Oh.
But no, I feel like with Tico, when like compared to like what Tico usually does, and like how she usually is, this is a different side of Tico that I feel like no, not a lot of people have seen,
Yeah.
nor expected.
How did you enjoy not Jarek, but Lydia?
Honestly, it was really good.
Yeah, no, it was great.
That's good. How did you enjoy it, Little B?
It was fun. It was fun. Quite the group that this is. You guys get hurt a lot.
Yeah,
Oh,
Y'all
yeah.
are a
Take
magnet to
long
pain.
rest. Okay.
We also get derailed a lot, but that's
Yeah.
just us having fun.
Yeah.
And Flood being a fucking buzzkill.
Flub,
What
can we
do you
take a long
mean?
rest?
Yeah, you guys can.
I
take a
mean,
long
you
rest.
know, he has to
I-
kind of set things back on track.
Yeah.
I tried
but-
to.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if I would get a long rest because I feel like Tico would probably try. I feel like Tico would probably be working for a little bit too long.
Okay.
just to try and get herself out. So
Yeah.
I
Oh.
gotta
Can I
take a short
ask,
rest.
what's the
Mm.
condition of the ship?
Better.
Just-
It's
Yeah.
saleable.
It
It's
is
no-
saleable.
So it's not pristine, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, it's not.
Liz,
But you
no.
should
Okay,
probably
so
rest.
Hello,
I'm
Lemon.
taking a short rest,
Oh my
and then
god.
I'm going back to working on the ship.
Guys. Okay.
It has to be
Sure.
pristine.
Jesus.
In Sylphie's eyes, it has to be pristine.
Sure.
So, like,
Does
do I need to
pristine
little ship handling?
include the sail?
Yes, but we could save that for next session.
Denied.
Yes,
Because
that's
I
next
just-
week.
Fucking 24.
Should I reset maximum HP to with my short rest?
What?
no.
No. With short rests, what you do is you can choose how many hit dice you expend based on your level.
I'm doing it. I'm doing at least like 2. I'm gonna do 2.
Yeah, just like click the short rest and it'll tell you how to do it.
Yeah, I got it.
Well, I got a
Yeah, alright.
24. So.
And
Okay, you fixed a large majority portion of the ship, but that is it. That's all we're
Fuck
doing
yeah.
that's left.
alright, there you go. And that's done.
I'm hoping it's gonna be pristine
Oh my god.
one day. And if any of you fuck up this ship, I'm gonna fuck up your face.
Jesus.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
take that into consideration.
I'm going to
Thick and tender
raid.
looking ass.
I'm gonna raid Frost. I'm assuming you're going back
And
to
I-
Forsaken.
I will, but probably not stream it. For
Okay.
my OBS decided to take a shit.
You know, yeah, 8 hours.
Oh
on the
yeah. Well,
side.
yeah. And then also I know that I finally understand what the fucking problem is with OBS and my PC. So the only problem was because for streaming over a long period of time, at some points I get low storage or low memory thing. So it
Mm.
fucks up. So it just like decides to be like, ha, you have barely any memory or storage left. So go fuck yourself. So I have so that's kind
Yeah.
of what I was dealing with. But
Okay.
anyway.
Yeah.
I will, however, raid out to someone.
There you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was super fun. I had fun.
Duh.
It was super fun.
great.
Duh.
Anyways, ending stream.
I go back.
Yippee.